see it because I'm backwards and upside down. Try it again, just to refresh it. Should be good.
Oh my god, look at the difference. 36 to 75,000.
Well, it doubles each time.
Does it? Oh wow.
Yeah, so I now need 54,000 XP to level up.
Oh man, oh yeah, mine didn't go up that much.
What level are you?
5. I'm level 7. The next one is 20,000.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I've got one.
Yeah, 5 to 6 is
Well, that's all you need because of the
No,
iron.
like, I meant total.
Oh,
That's
no,
it.
not total.
Because
I'm
I'm in
total.
the.
I need total for 5,000.
Oh, it's okay.
But to go like all in.
What was it,
Yeah.
Mike?
From like 7 to 8.
Minus 20,000.
The sources over there.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
6, 7, 70, 40.
The
Mm.
Always
paladin
technical
shit dice
difficulties.
is a D12, right?
You should have seen on that list.
Always.
Excuse me? I'll show you.
Hold on, I need to do the turning undead thing.
Oh, okay.
You see me?
Yeah.
Do I look handsome?
I can't see you.
You should be able to see me.
You don't see your face. You see everything else but your face.
There you go.
There you go.
Why wouldn't you see my face? My beautiful.
Because if you show this, if you want to show the board,
Don't show the board. Show me. I'm
but if
way
you show
more.
this,
Way more important.
if you scooch a little closer, if you scooch the thing a little closer, and then you scooch a little closer, it'll be fine.
There you go. Now you got both yourself and the board.
Oh, you've taken the board now. Pull back a little bit. You can see the board a little bit.
Pull the camera wider. Maybe make the make it wider.
To you.
You know, stand up, and yeah, that thing right there is
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Does it?
No.
You're just as funny.
Wow, I don't know what I was drinking in there, but it was nasty.
Oh.
Whew.
Oh, that's what you get.
Oh.
I think it's old kombucha.
Oh, that
Oh, that's
probably
nasty.
developed something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Add a little vinegar to it.
Oh god.
Oh god.
You know, maybe it might be better for you.
I think my tummy will be happy.
Happy good bacteria.
Okay. Time to roll.
So hi, hello, good evening. Welcome back to the fun and merriment that is called the Order of the League of the Roses.
Yes.
And with us, we have most of the White Rose. We have somebody out sick tonight, so we will carry on as we always do. Next week we will not have a show. We are getting prepared for finals, and Moms and I are off to Arizona, Lake Powell. We're gonna get on a little boat. We're gonna pontoon. We're gonna drive around, and we're gonna act like we own the place. Okay, so last time we were finishing off the heist of the Pillar of Oban, and before we go into some details on that, we're going to go around the board and we're going to introduce ourselves, and we're going to start over on the right side this time, just to mix it up.
You don't got time to think about it.
Okay,
Who are you?
my
So
name
tell us who
is
you are.
Michael. I play the
Hold
character
on.
Randolph.
Who you are, who your character is,
Yeah.
and then we have a special question for you, and that special question is, well, we'll let you explain who you are first, and we'll get to the question.
Well, my name is Michael, and my character's name is Randolph, and he is a wild mage.
So far, so good.
Basically, just means that his school of magic is wild, which means his spells has like a random chance of being
Different.
serving my battle.
Right. So which
A fireball can, for example, turn someone into a bug.
and just very quickly, because we've never asked it,
Wait,
why
is
is
it
that?
flaming bug?
Why does that happen?
Huh?
Is it a flaming bug?
No.
Flaming bug?
Yeah,
No,
it's a
I think that
fireball.
he's going to go throw a fireball, but something completely different happens.
So basically,
It's not related to
There's
that.
a chance you could get effed up.
Yes.
Basically, it's the reasoning in which like someone might be an illusionist mage, or someone might be like arcanist. Essentially, it means my school of focus is wild magic, which is a new type of magic.
Force of power.
And basically, what it means is that all my spells are imbued with like randomness.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's it's something you want to sort of happen.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
all right.
like the focus on.
I
the
want
class
to kill my
itself.
party.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
add
I
things
want-
up.
I
Yeah,
want to
exactly.
put things up,
Yes.
basically.
All right, well, you
It's
know.
like
Oh,
a
I'm
newer-
trying to open the door.
Yeah.
Oh, fireball comes
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
like a newer explored like
It-
magic class.
It could actually have
universe.
devastating effects, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. So the question we have for each of you this week is to tell us something about your character that they miss about their homeland because you're out traveling all the time. So what is it that Randolph would miss?
My character misses his hometown's ale. They did
The ale, ale.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically like a drink,
Mm-hmm. Sure.
and it was like because he lived in like a land where magic was more. He never originally came from Ravenloft.
Yes.
Basically, something messed up in his spell would cause mist to come and like sent him over to Ravenloft.
It happens. Yes,
Yeah.
to a lot of folks.
And so basically, in his homeland, they had like an ale, and it's like a cinnamon imbued ale that when you and it's called like the golden dragon ale, and when you drink it, it causes like random like harmless flames to like spew out of your mouth.
Harmless flames.
Yeah, harmless. It doesn't do anything.
That's interesting.
It just looks cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a
everybody's
it's all-
blowing flames at
Yeah,
each
yeah.
other. You're my flame. Yeah,
Yeah.
how nice.
And then they have like one for each of the types of dragons. As well.
So you have a green flame and a
Yeah.
black
Yeah,
flame
yeah, yeah.
and a
It's
yellow
silver
flame
and
and a
and
red
different
flame
flavors too.
and a what?
Frost,
Frost. Yeah, frost.
acid.
And they're
Yeah,
different
those are the
flavors,
elements.
too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. There's elemental dragons. So
Yes.
Yeah.
so he misses dragons too, I'll bet.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of his thing. We didn't mention that we are in Ravenloft and we play 2E or AD&D Ravenloft. We mix in a little bit of 5E for the initiatives. So that's why he's talking about being pulled into Ravenloft, which is where they all are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was very interesting. We'll see if we can't get some dragon ale into the game. Maybe an export
Yeah.
or an import.
Yes.
All right. Next up.
Hello, my name is Edward Chadwick. I'm a true gentleman, otherwise known as my real name, which I share last due to the importance of character.
All
Richard Gregg is
questionable.
my real name. I said the whole name. On you. Okay, moving on. So, Edward Chadwick is the god himself, the glory of the Empire. His powers know no bound. I'm a cleric with the 7th level. I'm like an archbishop in rank.
You're 7th level?
Yes, I'm level 7.
Gosh.
Yes.
No.
Don't kill him. He's
No.
perfect in every way.
Show how imperfect he is.
But there's one thing Edward Chadwick would miss about his homeland, Paladin. It would be the church choir, which he facilitated a lot in his younger days. He's quite the singer. He's quite the singer, I assure you.
I've
Okay.
never heard him sing.
My singing skill has like a 20.
Does he know Beat It, or does he know
Oh, yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama?
It's more about Latin.
What
It's
does he
like,
sing?
It's like choir.
Oh, it's choir, so
Yes.
it's Latin.
It's Latin.
Okay.
It's the Gregorian chants and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, stuff like that. Since I do it for the church.
In which your voice is never really heard.
It's a
Everybody's saying
challenge.
the same damn thing. So he likes singing.
Oh yeah, it's super high in satin singing.
Well, when you think about it, there's often times that we come into a tavern and there's often an opportunity. So perhaps we'll see Edward
Maybe.
walk up to, because he can bring that from his homeland and he can
You could go and chant to a tavern full of people.
chant. Yeah, I'm sure chanting won't go too well over in the tavern, but
I mean, it
do
is
with a
just
little
singing.
dragon ale.
When he
I know.
sings, does the holy
Oh, yeah.
light
The
come
holy
in
lights
and
come
the bells
Oh, yeah.
and
He's definitely not going to be popular in the tavern.
I'll say something else though.
They don't like a light show.
Other than that, one
Yeah,
of the
they're not
best
looking
things
for that.
about my church is the
Like a
philosophy
disco
that he
ball.
talks
His
about.
singing
Yeah,
crisp.
can you
Yeah.
imagine? Doo-doo-doo, disco duck. Yeah, that's okay. All right. Well, we'll see. All right, so then next up.
I'm Sarah. I play two characters. I play N, who's a human paladin, and Lizzie, who's a human rogue. N misses his mentor back in his hometown in Wardenshire. She taught him and his fellow brethren to be paladins. Her name was Lisa. She
Okay.
was a role model for
So
him.
was she a paladin or was she a
Yeah,
mother?
she was
so to speak,
a
mother?
retired paladin.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And
So
how
she
old was
acted
she?
as a mother to them.
How old
Or a
was she?
big sister. She was, when he left, she was about 35, 36.
Oh, so he's way up on her now.
Yeah.
Because he happens to be.
82. So he's thinking, like, when I come back, if I ever come back, what is she going to think? Or he's thinking maybe he has a chance with her now.
She likes the older man, the silver
yeah.
foxes.
Oh.
Like 50 years older. Wow.
Remember when I
That's
was
hot.
a student? Now I'm the master.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, good for Ann.
Yeah.
I forgot he was 82. I thought he was 62.
No, he's 82.
He's 82, and he runs around and beats the hell out of stuff.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay.
He's a frail old
The
man.
power of
He ate his
God.
green
I thought he didn't
vegetables.
look like an old man, though. He said he
No,
looks like
he,
the
he
Witcher.
looks like
The
well,
Witcher,
that-
the Witcher is old.
The Witcher is old.
Yeah, but not that old, is he? I mean, well, yeah,
He's-
he lives hundreds of years.
His charisma lets him gain that
Yeah.
better,
Yeah.
younger looking
Witchers have
age.
longer
Witchers are not
He-
human.
No.
per se,
That's
so-
gonna shadow.
He aged
This
like
guy's
a
gonna shadow.
he aged like a fine wine.
Okay, he
He aged over in like an
That was
instant.
nothing.
That's not a fine wine. That's more like a grenade.
Sometimes
Okay.
that makes the best wine.
That's true.
okay. So
Yeah, like my
Cheryl,
kombucha.
Cheryl is technically like 97 to 100.
So he's older, but he's not human per se. He's
No.
different, right?
But he has the power of God running through his
The
veins.
power of Ezra has
Yeah.
given
Oh, God,
him
man.
the
He's definitely a dude. He's definitely a beefy guy. So okay.
That's pretty
Well,
funny.
that's
and he has
cool.
the spunk of a
Lisa.
26-year-olds.
Oh my god, I bet you he does.
He has the spunk of it, but whenever he gets an opportunity to do something with that,
It's
that
like
guy's
growing
right.
up to a raisin without the wisdom that
Just
comes
lost
with it.
his chassis belt.
He's like a-
You'd think he'd be out like rolling, and he's not at all. He's like scared.
He's saving
He
it
was
for
like
Lisa.
he was supposed to be like a fine wine, and then he became a raisin.
He wants to come back to prove his worth to her.
I don't know if you can prove anything.
I'm 82, but I can still do more push-ups than you.
Wow. Yeah, one-handed push-ups. Okay, and let's go to Lizzie.
Lizzie, she was from Paradon, like much like Edward. She misses her rogue kind of clan. They were the Cheesters.
I remember the
Okay.
chasers.
They were all people she met in the sewers, and they did petty crimes.
Okay,
She
so
never-
she misses those
She
people.
misses
They
them.
never wanted to go to
They were her
church.
friends. They grew up with her.
So, just very quickly, how many of them were there? Do you know?
There were 5. Well, there was 6, but her brother was included, but he died. So now there's 5.
And his name was Stubby or Sticky or
Slicky Pete.
Okay, Slicky Pete.
They all had nicknames for each other.
And what was her nickname? Do you know?
Her nickname was Slimy.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Slicky and Slimy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, not a good name. She
No.
likes her new name so
So
much.
if she went back to Paragon, do you think she would run to the sewers?
No, I think now that she's experienced
She's
the...
going to run to the
the-
church.
no. Now that she's experienced the rich life that she has, she realized, but maybe if she goes back, she'll go to her friends and give them money.
She might be able to help them out
She
quite a
might be
bit.
able to
You can also help the people by going to the church.
Now the big thing is Paragon is part of Ravenloft.
Yeah.
It's just an
She
island,
was kind of like the group
so she can
leader.
get back there.
She helps them.
You know?
She's like the bigger sister.
So
She's
they
the
don't die to the
oldest.
shapeshifters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't like those shapeshifters. Okay, and finally, let's go to
My name?
yeah. First, who you are.
Yeah. I'm Mike. I play Rotty Woodworth and Gespacho Woodworth.
The Woodworth boys,
Yeah. Rotty's Gespacho's uncle, but they're not related.
and that's because
Roddy's brother, Rotty, with D's instead of 2 T's, picked up 2 rare children
Oh,
during
okay.
a different campaign.
Right.
And so he's technically their dad. So technically Roddy with 2 T's is his uncle. So there's Roddy found
So
2
he's
rare
their
children.
step
and
uncle.
Roddy
Yeah.
is their
Step uncle.
step uncle, but he seems to.
not even step, I mean adoptive uncle.
Now the weird thing about all this is that, well, we're getting off a little bit, but Gespacho never really knew Rotty, right? Because
No.
Rotty was.
Roddy's
No,
twin
Roddy
brother.
was in Woodworthy. He didn't know Roddy. Roddy
Oh,
found him.
it gets very complicated.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit of time they spent together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, that works out.
And then it was
Okay,
like
that's
the
good.
older, the older carriage was basically something like
Now Roddy's playing the ultimate game, hide and seek with Roddy.
Now, Rotty, R-O-T-T-Y, has survived quite a bit. You've had a lot of Woodworths in
Far
this
longer than Roddy.
well, far longer than Pirating, or whatever it
Birdie.
was.
That was Booty.
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 So, do you have the list of
fuck yeah.
Woodworthians?
I
Just
sit
very
right here.
quickly?
Oh, yeah,
I'm sorry,
it's
guys,
Gespacho.
but every once in a while.
The thing,
Scott.
Roddy, most of
Okay, I
this
got
is
Old Man Woodworth. Who,
Well, hold on. You have like tombstones on your folder of
Yeah.
all of the Woodworthians that have been in the
Yeah.
Order of the White Rose.
Yeah,
so
plus
go
a
ahead.
brownie.
Plus a brownie. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the brownie. We adopted the brownie.
Okay, go ahead and give us the names.
So I got Old Man Woodworth,
then the Brownie, then Rudy Woodworth, then Roddy Woodworth, then Roderick Woodworth, then Booty Woodworth, then Rudy Woodworth, then Ruby Woodworth, then Rupee Woodworth, then Remy Woodworth,
Oh,
and
dear
now I'm
God.
Rotty Woodworth.
Oh, Remy was me. That was an old character I had.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Remy
okay.
didn't count, I guess.
Remy
She
was,
a
that's
Woodworth.
right. She was the.
She was a
The
Woodworth.
half elf
I like the
that
ad.
his dad fucked.
Yeah,
I like the ad.
which was I had a list.
Okay.
I'm gonna add
full
this.
chart.
Okay.
Roddy's
Hang on.
place
He has a
likes the
family
most.
tree.
I got a family
not a
tree.
family
He
so-
has a family tree.
It's not a family.
The
tree.
one
Okay.
thing that
okay.
Roddy misses the most from his homeland is his graveyard.
So you think it's the graveyard? Oh, that's funny. All right. So what does Roddy miss the most? And then you need
Okay,
to.
yeah, Remy is
Don't
the
get into
sister
too far.
to Roderick and Rudy Woodworth.
It's very complicated. You can put that
That's
down.
okay.
It's someday we'll let you draw the tree.
Rudy,
You-
Roderick,
yeah.
Ruby, and Ruddy.
Please don't go
gonna
through
be
this.
like a-
Very-
Those are her siblings.
30-minute discussion.
They are all the
it's a tree
offspring.
with many branches and many
Yeah.
fallen leaves.
They're all the offspring of
So,
Old Man
We'll
Woodworth.
get to that someday and
Who
show
died
that.
first.
We'll
Who
have to
died
draw that
first.
out.
They did
All
kill
right. So
Panther.
and Gespacho is a weretiger.
Yeah,
correct?
Gespacho's a weretiger.
All right. So let's start with Rotty. And what is
Rotty.
it that he misses about his? There's the guess. First guess was he
Graveyard.
misses the graveyard.
No. Oh no, he misses the wide assortment of books in the library.
I told you he was going to throw you a curve. What?
His favorite being The Tempest by William Shakespeare because it's Ravenloft and
William
Shakespeare
Shakespeare?
doesn't- Yeah, and Shakespeare doesn't exist there, but Shakespeare does.
Well,
Shakespeare came to our
so Roddy is a-
Shakespeare came to our universe, took Shakespeare's stuff, and went back.
So
figured it all
Roddy
out.
is a well-read. We
He
did
can
not.
read.
We would never.
What's
What's your
Shakespeare's
intelligence?
favorite- best word?
What's
Wait,
Roddy's intelligence?
He likes
Roddy's,
Tempest.
He said the Tempest.
The Tempest by William
He said the
Shakespeare.
Tempest.
That's his
Tempest.
favorite
Roddy's
book.
You
intelligence?
changed the name of the book.
9.
You have 9 intelligence?
That's fine.
It's an average.
I guess.
He can still read.
Hey, it's Woodworthia. They educate everybody there.
Yeah, he knows he's not that smart, right? So, all right. So, and what about Gespacho? We can hardly wait. What
In
would he miss?
Woodworthia, he misses his sister, but in his original home, which I don't remember what the hell that was, he misses the log cabin. Just the little
cabin,
area.
the
He misses the area in general.
Of course, because he
The
was
little
out in the
stream.
wild.
Yeah.
Mrs.
Badass. They had a little stream. It's awesome.
Mrs. Dead
So he
Mom.
misses his sister. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's
He's a family man.
Well, that's good. That's good.
But he's
to know.
chilling with his uncle right now.
Very good stuff. Okay, so thank you for the introductions. A little bit of extra stuff there. That was great. Is there anybody in the chat, by the way? Just if we want to say hello to. Say
There's 4 people viewing. But
Hi,
well,
people.
thank you, all of you.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
not quite sure who's there.
Thank you.
We're a little
Recoops
technologically.
is there.
Who?
Hi, Recoops.
Hi, Recoops.
And hi,
Okay.
First Driving Mom.
Well, yes. Thank you very much for watching and listening. And we have a little problems. We do our best to acknowledge the chat as we go along.
Yes.
So if anybody throws any suggestions, her striving mom always has lots of suggestions.
Yeah.
She just never submits them. So, okay, so we ended up. You guys were able to get into the Oban Tower. You were able to gather a lot of the magic items and a lot of gems and things like that. This was a heist that was you agreed to do for the captain of the guard, who is. Let's see. Where's my paperwork on this? Do you guys remember the name of the captain very quickly?
If I get my piece of paper.
Captain Lenka Garadin. And he worked for Vlad Drakov. He asked you to go into this magic user's tower and get a sun sword. You met up with a couple of bandits who helped you get inside. You split up. Gespacho and was inside with you. Roddy was outside with a bandit
Esteban.
named Esteban,
Esteban.
the gentleman rogue. And you all met back, except for Gespacho. Gespacho is actually killed by one of the iron golems
Yes.
that's inside there that was let loose by Randolph, who grabbed the moon staff from the body of Oban. And that brought those things out, but you guys were able to evade them. One of them you were able to disable, and so you gained a lot of experience for that, by which I believe you've moved up. Some of you have.
Yeah. Some of us love that.
So you have leveled up, and if you
Ever
if
shining
got,
brighter than ever.
yes, and I know you did. Lizzie move? You say she moved up.
Lizzie
too, right?
and N both did.
Oh
but
wow! Okay.
N needs about 30,000. Lizzie needs about 39,000.
For the next level?
Yeah,
Well,
that's gonna.
it's going to be fun getting there.
Yeah.
I can't wait. But I think Gespacho also, because now Gespacho actually got killed, but because of his 9 lives, he expended 3 of them to come back. He got killed.
He got
He
6
got
lives
blown
more.
up, and I can't remember what the
Squish.
squished by the rubble. So yeah, Oban, to the best of your knowledge, blew up. He blew up the tower. So you all have made your way back to a meeting place, except for Gespacho. All right. So Gespacho wakes up, and you find yourself. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to start with Gespacho. If you all have new spells or any new capabilities, you'll just tell me on the fly what's going on. Okay. I don't know if you picked them, but and especially, did you guys roll your hit points?
I did.
Okay, so that's the next big thing.
We'll do it later.
So Gespacho, you get up, you wake up. You can feel dust and dirt and like a lot of stuff on top of you, but fortunately, you are laying mostly on top of rubble and in an uncomfortable. As you wake up, people are running around all around you. You can look around and you can see the guards. It's night and it's dark, but they've got torches and stuff. You can see, as you're looking around, you can sense off to your left over in the trees, there's a larger group of what would be the guards. Okay. And other guards are coming up, and they're sort of picking their way through the rubble. You can see also to your right side a very large it looks like a building now that wasn't there before. You know it wasn't there at all.
Yeah, that's the doll.
That is, so you recognize, we'll roll a 20. Let's just make sure you recognize it because you saw it when you came in.
6.
Well, you can tell it's something
Looks
large.
like
You're
a
not
really
quite
big
sure.
man.
Yeah, you're not quite sure. It looks like something large, but the top of it is blown off, and you're looking behind you, and you can see that the tower is blown off. So you can tell that this is going on. So you tell me what you're going to do at this point. It's all you. Let him see what he's going to figure out. Now you've got people running all around, yelling at each other. You can tell you can tell people are starting to dig through parts of the rubble.
How close is anybody? If somebody were to hear me revert back, how long would it take for them to get to me?
So
Like,
it
how
takes
close are
you
they?
it takes you about a minute and a half to revert.
Yeah.
Okay, and
But with everything going on, they may not even really. it may
so
not face
I mean,
it.
there's dust and smoke and things like that.
Yeah.
But you can't tell whether people how close. They're not all right close to where you are, but they're starting to move around. So they're kind of like they can come up to you at any moment. You're not sure. There's different groups of people doing different things.
Can my senses see through the smoke better? Since I'm a little
Yes. Yes.
deviant? Okay.
Roll a 20 for me. Roll it high.
14.
Okay, that's pretty good. So you're smelling, and you can smell like death, like something's burned.
Cool.
But through the smell, you can also smell Rotty.
Oh, I'll run.
So you're going to get up and run?
Well, can I smell how close anybody is to me? I mean, like guard-wise?
Oh yeah, you can tell. They're moving around. You can hear them, you can smell them, you can see them. Even though there's it's like a little bit cloudy and stuff from all of this ash and stuff coming up from the wreckage of the building itself and the
How
component
far
of it.
away would the next building be? Or would they be covered in the smoke and shit too?
There's smoke as far as you can tell and see. There's smoke that's gone in. This dust and stuff is dissipating. It's going into the streets. But you have around you have some trees. You have this open sort of park area, as you
There's
recall.
like the bushes, right?
Yeah.
There's bushes around the area, but a lot of that stuff is covered. A lot of stuff has come straight down.
Okay. Where's the rest of us going?
You're on your own.
Yeah, I know, but where's everybody else going? Did we have a designated meeting place? I don't remember.
We did.
We did.
Okay. Gespacho will remember. I don't have to remember that.
Well,
Well,
roll
you are
for
your
quick
character.
words. Hey, you should
You
roll
are your
quick
character.
save. You should roll his intelligence.
Roll to see. Yeah, roll to see if you're going to remember. You're fairly intelligent,
He has
so
9 intelligence.
7.
He did it.
okay. So
Yes,
you
I don't remember.
So
I
you
don't even remember.
Sort of rememers that everybody was going to meet where?
Morticia's morgue.
Okay. So Rotty is gonna, or not Rotty, Gespacho. He's gonna go into some bushes and revert back to a wee little lad.
Okay,
We little
so
naked lad.
why is he going into the bushes?
So
Just
nobody
to-
can see. Just added protection.
Wait, aren't
and
you-
why does he want that protection?
Because we're in a place that doesn't like where people.
Okay, so you remember that. So good. So it's coming back to Gespacho that, hey, I got to be aware of where I'm at. These people around me are not good people.
Yeah.
So roll another final 120 for me. And so you're going to slink your way through this rubble. But as you're going through,
2.
that's too bad.
What?
That's way too low. Oh,
Isn't that what we want?
all right. I'll give it to you. Normally I would want you to
He
roll
does have
high.
stealth.
So as
Yeah,
you're going,
he's got higher
you
stealth
can hear,
capabilities.
there's a sort of a pocket of a lot of people, and you can hear a voice, and you recognize it as somebody's voice that you heard before. And you recognize it as that
That
captain.
goddamn captain.
That's right.
Crap.
You recognize his voice.
Yeah.
Okay, so do me a favor, just, well, let me roll. Let's just make sure you get through. You're pretty sneaky, so I just want to make sure nobody is alerted by you.
He's got stealth.
You're fine.
He's got
I had
wilderness
like the
You're
stealth.
fine.
dumbest idea in
weird.
my head he could have
Pussy's a
done.
key.
You're fine. You're fine.
Pretended to be
Okay.
a cat, but then I thought it was too big.
He's 7 feet tall, I think, right?
7 feet giant
He's
tiger.
fucking huge. He's
Look at this cat I found, this little kitty, can I keep him?
Or you know
Jesus.
how rich people
Yeah.
have
Okay.
the fur like carpets?
Oh, he's only 6'7" because he's not fully grown yet.
Only 6'7", yeah, 6.5 feet.
He's 12.
Kitty.
He's only 12. That's why.
All right, so you make your way into those bushes that you guys saw, and you remember. And from there, you remember that you need to go to Morticia's morgue. But what helps you more than anything is you can smell you catch a trace of Rotty.
Yeah.
So you can follow the smell of Rotty.
Up in the nose, you're butt naked.
Yeah, I'm also butt naked.
Well, he's as a weretiger. I mean, he's still got his.
When he reverts
But as a
back
little
though,
lad.
He's
His,
As a wee lad, he doesn't have that.
he's got his. You're not a wee lad. You're a weretiger.
No, I'm reverting back.
Are you going to change there
Yeah,
in the rubble?
bushes.
no, he's going in the bushes.
Yeah, he said he
They
changed in the
Yeah, I was
bushes.
changing the bushes.
Okay.
Hey, you already rolled for that. See if anybody
No, I
knows.
just rolled to see if anybody noticed that you walked away. Okay, you're fine.
Cool.
Okay,
All right.
so back at Morticia's, so you're gonna make your
Yeah,
way.
he's got a
Okay.
naked lad running across the town.
So, you're now the little redheaded
He's a red
kid.
streaker.
That's the stinky little redheaded kid. Okay. Mom says little redheaded kids smell like Lake Elsinore. So I don't know. It's some sort of a fungus smell.
That's me. And what the fuck?
So you're down. I don't know. I was a little redheaded kid with freckles, so what the hell? I don't know. She's probably right. Okay, so back at Morticia's morgue. Yeah, back at Morticia's morgue. So you have agreed to divvy up. You're going to take all the magic items,
Yep.
and
I
the
think we agreed to give the crown to the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've agreed to give the crown to the captain, which is,
The Dark Unicorn crown.
yes.
so.
We belong to
um,
Oman. We've
so-
given.
Are you going to cast Identify on your staff?
Oh yeah, I did that last session.
I think you did. So here you go. You'll have to get up and walk over. This will tell you about your staff. And there's an image of it. Sorry I didn't have
Ooh,
that
let's see
printed.
the picture.
Oh, it's pretty sweet.
Oh, that looks cool.
Pale Moon staff.
Yeah, and actually the staff part looks like a hand. You might want to hold it up to the,
Yeah, I want to see it.
to the camera.
I'll look at it first.
It's very pretty. It's got feathers.
Oh, look at that.
It's kind
He's
of
gonna hold it up to the camera.
it's more kind of like a druidic kind of thing. You know, obviously it's with the moon. So so you can tell it has also that's probably really too close.
A little bit down.
There you go.
Keep it down.
Cool staff. It's got a moon.
Okay.
If I get
So this was the staff that was on
bit of a
Oban.
flaccid staff.
So as you all are, just kind of divvying things up. Hold on here.
Was Oban a warlock?
So Esteban comes over to Lizzie, and he kind of hugs her, and he says,
Aw.
"Silky, I'm going to miss you.
I'm gonna
Keep your
miss
eye
you
out
too.
for me. Look for me.
Do you have
Take
a symbol?
Oh,
a symbol.
Yeah. thieves have a symbol and they do a thing, like a little calling card.
Yes, I have a calling card and a symbol.
Oh, okay.
It's got my address and
So
the room number.
he's going to say it's a circle and it's an arrow pointing up like this,
Oh,
and it's got a round head on the top.
okay.
Says, this is my symbol, Sophie. And she can feel that he puts into, it's kind of into her pocket. He puts a stone,
Ooh, okay.
and he tells her, "This is to remember me by, little sister."
Roddy's gonna hug him when they're done.
Well, make
You know, we
Lizzie's gonna give him her symbol. It's a bird,
Oh, okay.
like a phoenix.
Why is it a rat?
Oh, I'm gonna make it a rat. With
All right.
cheese.
Okay.
With the cheese.
All right. All right.
We're called the
Yeah.
cheesters.
My symbol is just my symbol is
You
just
can't
a picture.
have a symbol. You're
It's a
not
picture of
allowed-
me.
You can't.
Oh dear God.
Just a big smile.
Thieves have it because
It's like a happy face with a big smile.
No, I want them all to come to me.
All right. So is Roddy going to want a hug too?
Yeah, Roddy's gonna walk up to me and say, "Hey, you Mr. Rankin, it's me, Roddy."
He's going to say, "Okay." He's
Hey,
going
you
to hug you.
Maybe my calling
and-
card should be
and
with the teddy bear on my
As
ass.
he's hugging, he feels Roddy's happiness. He's like saying, "Well, roll a 20. See if you get happy."
Roddy doesn't get that kind of
Well,
happy.
you know, he might be
6.
Oh, that's okay. There's no fear.
Roddy's not that happy.
So Roddy feels it going into his pocket.
I mean-
He's giving you a little something.
Well,
And he gives you it's a little stone, and he's giving you. He says, "I'm giving you my card."
well,
He says, "But don't." He says presents the card, and when he presents it to you, the thing is going down. it's not pointed up.
Here's
wow, what a cool
He says,
symbol.
"What is your symbol?"
Oh my god! Oh, I thought it was fat!
Okay, so do
Tail.
you want to show
I thought
that?
it was its stomach.
Show that on camera with that kind of reaction. We'll have to see what the symbol is.
It's this little guy.
Okay. good.
I thought the tail was a really round stomach. Like a
Oh,
little fat
okay.
rat. But it's not, because it's connected to the cheese. So it looks like it's going behind
I'll look
the
at it
cheese.
when I review the picture.
Oh my god!
It's cute.
Okay, so he says, "Goodbye, Roddy.
Oh, I'll
I
grab my
hope
paper
take care of
cup. So
Silky
that's my
for me.
symbol.
Yeah,
Make sure you don't let any harm come to her.
never.
And if you need me, you know how to get a hold of
She's
me.
the only nice one.
I'm nice too.
I'm nice
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I'm nice too. You and I we tended the rats very
That's
well.
right.
All right, so
Oh, did
he
your rat come back?
Oh, you guys have the rats.
Yeah, I told him to go get the other rats.
yeah, he went and got all the other rats.
Oh, I don't think my rats come back. Although I'll take my rat ring now.
I don't think your rat knows where to go.
What rat ring?
Lizzie's gonna look at
Rat
me.
rat ring.
I'm gonna
Are you
ask.
sweating? Are you sweating?
Roddy's sweating a little bit.
Your heart's beating.
So the Viper and Esteban are gonna grab the bags.
Oh wait, Roddy's gonna go hug the Viper too.
I'm gonna go ask for the books that we're supposed to give to Grifaris.
Who has the books?
Oh, N
I think
does.
N has the
In
I
books.
said
his
we'll
bag.
make 2 teams. I'll go out with one person
I'll
and give the
go-
books to Grifaris. The rest of you guys can meet with the captain. Of the
Okay,
guard.
that's fine.
I'll be in the third team,
What's the 3rd team?
which is go and get horses and a carriage.
Oh, that makes sense.
Roddy's
Okay.
gonna go hug the
Well,
Viper.
won't it look bad if all
Well,
of us are
Mr.
split up?
Viper, it was
So-
fun while it lasted.
With the
So
captain of
she
the
Get the
guard?
books, then we can get the carriage.
Because it looks like
Me
you
and
guys
him will go
have
together.
it and we're hiding
No,
it.
no,
That's
it's
all.
more
we
like
need
it
to
looks like we're preparing to leave because we're done with our journey and you just went to deliver the item.
Yeah.
It doesn't look bad at all.
Well, I think it'll look bad if
Well,
some people
just
aren't there
me
for the
and
captain
him.
of the guard. Because it looks like you guys might be holding on to it, and we're saying that we don't have it. What if he doesn't
Well,
trust us?
as far as we're concerned, we could just all go and just hide the items to begin with, and just say we didn't get anything.
Why don't we
You know,
give
look
him what
suspicious.
we have and then go to
It's better to
Grifaris?
hurry up and get it split up and then just take
Because we
forever
need to
going
split
to
out of
one or the
town.
other.
Not if we're giving him the thing, because
We
then
still
it's not
have to
like we have to
split.
worry.
We still have
You
to split
care?
up.
I don't know.
No.
I think it's suspicious.
I
Roddy
don't
didn't
think
give him
so.
shit. He didn't know what they're talking about. He was playing with rats.
So Roddy is going to hug the Viper,
Yeah,
and
Roddy's
she's
hugging the Viper.
hugging him
Well,
to her
Mr.
breast.
Mr. Viper, it was fun while it lasted. It
She
was great
says,
time.
I hope you get your eyes checked.
Holy shit, you're a
because-
chick!
I'm not a man.
Wow! Wow! Wow, this is great!
So she's got your
He's got
head.
hunger tighter now.
She's got your.
Wow!
No, you
Wait,
do
no,
that.
wait,
She
is
already
it
hugged you
happening now?
before.
He's got hunger again.
She's got
Wow!
your head between her.
Oh yeah, she likes
bosom.
Rotty.
Yeah.
She also likes
She's
Gespacho.
rubbing your head,
That's right.
but you
that's
feel
right,
her
rub
kind
the
of
head.
feeling her
No,
down,
no,
you know,
no,
kind
no,
of
no, no.
all around the
I feel
area.
that.
Oh,
I
she
feel
wants
that.
to steal something from you.
There's
Okay.
nothing on me. There's nothing on
So
me.
you can tell she's just kind of doing down the thighs and
I'll
kind
get
of.
down her guy.
She's sort of okay. As you're, she's got her bag of stuff. So she says, "Take care of all of you. Good luck and be well."
Did she steal anything from me?
Roll 20.
So
She puts
they
something in
run
your
off.
pocket.
Get your bull crap. Get your bull
They
crap.
run off,
She puts
and
something in your
you
pocket.
feel to the stone that's on your side, and it's still there.
That's right. That's right.
So you want to feel to the
Oh
side.
yeah, I want to pull the stone.
So
out.
you pull it out. It's a diamond.
Oh hell
The
yeah!
diamond is unbreakable.
So you pull it out, and it's a rock.
I could read right through.
But the rock is a real smooth, nice rock.
Maybe if you break it open, it'll have like crystals.
Yeah, maybe it's a geode.
It might be a geode. Yeah. Very nice.
Gonna roll for geode.
Actually, hold on. Let me roll. Let's just. I did
Salt.
that.
Roll for geode.
No, actually, he gives you like a pearl.
Hell yeah.
He gives you a nice circular, round,
That's
smooth
right.
pearl.
That's right. Show some respect to Rotty.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So at this point, it's up to you as to what you guys were talking about and what you want to do. Let me know.
Split in two.
They want to split in two.
If we get
so.
cucked, at least not all of us gets cucked.
So you're saying you guys are gonna sacrifice
No.
the people going?
We don't know whether or not the Grifar's going to do anything, nor do we know if the captain's going to do anything. But if we're all in one place,
I can
and something happens,
semi-familiar with you guys, so I can
If
tell
we're
what
all
happens,
in the
so we're
one
not
place,
strapped
we're all
in one
doomed.
place.
Okay, we could do that. I just think it's a little suspicious.
he doesn't even, how does he even
suspicious.
know we're alive at this point?
That's true. I mean, they would find your body in the
And then
hole.
how would it be suspicious at
blew
all? We're adventurers.
They're
We can just
searching
say the
for
rest of the
people.
people are checking out of the inn right now, and we're preparing to leave. We did
Okay.
our job, so.
I don't
Okay.
think it's suspicious at all. So me and
we did.
So you tell me who's going to do what.
me and Randolph are going to go to Grifar's to turn in the books.
Do you even know what books they are that he wanted?
And said that he gave it to me.
No, and had a bunch of books. Do you know what books they were?
One is something the moon.
I wrote it down. I just wanted to know if you guys knew.
Was it the no? I don't think it's Domains of Darkon.
Don't worry about the names of the books. Don't
It's
worry about
Dark
that.
and Tide and My Lord's Light.
You have a bunch of books. There's about 7 or 8 books.
Yeah.
So
just given the dark and tide and the.
Dark and Tides in my Lord's book.
My Lord's Light.
Lord's Light.
by what it's like. Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to send Sarah Good, the other character, not here with you guys,
Okay.
just to keep it.
Oh,
sort
give
of
us the
divided.
crown then, so we could get
Yeah,
it.
Okay. You gotta give him the crown.
Okay, so that is the crown. That is the.
Elmon's crown. The dark unicorn
I think
crown.
they
The
they
dark
uh
unicorn
they
crown.
Richard identified
Yes,
it
I
last
identified
game.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, so though you three are going to go to Gafaris.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to go to him, and you are going to go see the captain.
Yes.
Okay. So as you all are walking out, you got some light source, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you got your you've got a ball of light and such, right?
Yep.
So as you're walking back up the steps, you notice everybody roll a 20. Let me see if who notices.
19.
Okay, there's a notice. There's
Lizzie
a notice.
rolled a 4 and rolled a
19.
3.
Okay.
not there.
Okay, so those of you that look, you stop as you're walking up the steps and you see a handwritten message.
Oh, that's okay. Lizzie's blinded and can't read anyway, so
I'm gonna read. I'm gonna go
on.
up
Rotty
and
can
read
read.
the
Rotty
message.
can read.
So the message says,
Roddy's running up to it.
message says, the dark is afraid of Buck Norris.
What?
We all must hear about Doris.
Who's Bud Norris?
It's just a message.
Who's Bud Norris?
Okay?
Sounds like a karate master.
All right.
Sounds like God stuff.
All right, so you continue on
Yes.
up the steps? Okay, so you go up the steps, and this path takes you out to a back door, and you guys can separate at this point.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hide the staff, by the way. I'm gonna put a sack over it.
Okay, so first of all, you've got a sack, and it's going to go over it.
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna tie it.
the sack is probably
Just the head,
not,
just the
like
head of it,
6
just
feet
the
tall.
head
He
of it.
just
I
wants to
see.
cover the glowing moon.
All right. Walking around with a stick with a bag on it. Okay.
It's a
Looks like a
lollipop.
giant lollipop. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
It's kind of funny.
So you guys make your way over to the forest.
Yes.
So let's see who's first. And you guys are first. So you make your way over to the Gafaris' shop.
You gotta hear this.
And it's dark. The shop is dark.
Yeah. Okay. Let there be light as my light goes through it.
Well, as your light's going to go through
Yep.
in the whole end of the place.
Yep.
So the door is locked, and the light goes in, and as it's passing through everything, you can see all the shelves, and you can see all the components and the jars and
I'm gonna start knocking.
all of the stuff, and you can start knocking, but there is no response.
I'm gonna keep knocking.
Roddy can start knocking.
I had Rotty go to the other
Roddy's
group.
with Ann and Lizzie.
Oh.
You missed an opportunity to be the first to knock.
No!
Yeah, I'm the one that knocked.
Somewhere, Roddy's feeling it.
So
You know,
yeah, it's a disturbance in the Rotty
Gafaris
force.
may have a home
No,
actually.
do you guys think that he booked it? Because he might have made us send the book. He might have made her go with us to get the books, just so the fact that we took her with us.
Oh, as an excuse.
Yeah.
You want to read the books then? I'm gonna hand him the book.
Well, these are books that are going to take some time to read.
Oh, I have per se. I have a glass that lets me read things.
And you can't necessarily. Roddy's not there. You necessarily cannot read them. Just garbage.
I have glass that let me comprehend any language. That was one of the.
Oh,
abilities.
is that one of the things?
And it lets me read 3 times as fast.
All right. Okay. But what good can this stuff do you?
For knowledge.
You can see that it's pretty nasty stuff. It's pretty dark and deep,
Just like Edgar Allan Poe.
just like Edgar Allan Poe. Nicely said. Okay, so you're standing there knocking, and there is no response. It's quite late at night.
Once upon a midnight dreary. I'm gonna go. Do you know where he lives? I'm gonna knock on a neighboring shop, see if someone comes out.
Okay.
It's
That's
late
it.
at night.
It's the adventure of Find Gafaris.
So the next door opens up, and it's
Alright.
it's a woman, and you can see she's got a candle. It came down from way deep. She opens the door slightly. Hello.
Do you happen to know where Gafaris is during these hours? Do you have a pat delivery for him? We're from the
You
company,
should
Amazon.
You should be asleep next door.
I knocked and he hasn't answered.
Holding your head, Roddy.
What can I do? Sorry.
Okay,
that happens.
don't worry, I'll just knock
Just
louder.
emulate Roddy Woodworth.
Well, sometimes he leaves. You know,
Do
he
you know
may
where
not
to
be
go?
there. It's his house.
This is important. We're from Amazon. We have a delivery.
Oh, Amazon.
Yeah, we get the Amazon delivery with our Amazon
You can leave your
bones.
delivery out front if you like. You can leave it out
This is
front.
very important. I can't.
Is there like a
Special delivery.
window that you can like
Oh!
open and put stuff into?
Oh shit! Knock the door.
Oh,
Does he
listen
have
to
a-
us.
He's not.
Just
Does
put,
he have a little peewee?
no.
No.
All right,
Just
well,
a door.
I'm
Just a
gonna.
glass.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say, well, thank you for your.
Yeah.
You're
I'm gonna
welcome.
bow.
You're welcome. Good night.
Good night.
You should be in bed, she says. There's lots of excitement in the city.
Late night
Late
deliveries.
nights, a lot of.
Amazon doesn't wait for
Yeah,
anything.
Amazon doesn't wait for.
Amazon doesn't wait for you. You wait for the Amazon.
Yeah.
Is that not the truth?
Get Amazon Prime.
Because Amazon has all these
No,
jobs.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Subscribe
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Prime.
Prime.
All right. So you're back at the house knocking?
I'm gonna cast knock on the door.
And what will that do?
Open the
Lock
door.
it.
So what if it already has a knock spell on it?
The knock doesn't. It was still
Wait,
open.
no, but knock.
Knock
opens
opens,
doors.
it doesn't lock.
It doesn't lock.
If he
This
used-
store
if he-
already has a knock spell on it.
You mean like Wizard's Lock? He can open.
Oh,
it.
knock opens Wizard's Lock spells.
Yes. Knock open Wizard's Lock.
But doesn't he get to put his special secret
Knock.
password?
That's not how knock works.
No. Knock opens stuff.
All it does is open
Wizard's
stuff.
Lock.
This has a lock. This
So it's
store
Wizard's
is locked.
Lock. So it has a Wizard's Lock on it.
That's what it is.
But knock
opens
spell itself says it can open a Wizard's Lock. spell.
But don't you have to have the secret password?
No,
No.
with knock.
Okay,
Knock-
what is it?
Bullshit.
Okay,
I gotta admit, that's bullshit.
Let's just make it straightforward. He's got it locked magically. Locked.
Okay, yeah, but the knock spell says it can open magical locks.
Yes. Knock spell can
But
open.
when you put your magic spell on
I put
something,
Wizard Lock.
Okay.
Wizard Lock locks stuff magically.
okay, that's what he did. He
Okay.
just did what
But
you do.
apparently knock
Knock
unlocks
is
his
unlock.
Which
Yes.
Oh, but
which renders wizard's lock almost
Yes.
entirely
Yeah, what the fuck?
useless.
What? That's worthless.
So his
The
spell
guy's
is
trying to
only
lock
good.
his shop up.
His spell is only good for non-magical users.
Yeah, if it's a non-magic user.
If it was
then
someone who
it's
was a wizard as well and
Okay,
he locked
I-
it, they'd be able to get it.
There's a door behind the door that
Well,
you
there's
don't know
also a
about,
lock
so you
on
can't
it, a
get
regular
in.
lock. Yeah,
That's
that's
not
not
allowed to
He's
get
just
it.
The place is
saying,
locked.
the
Not
DM
open.
is saying that it can't open.
But not opens locked doors.
There's also a lock.
Someone's
It opens both.
asking,
Look.
do you work for Jeff Bezos in every game you play? We do.
Actually, he's Beth Bezos.
That's Bezos.
Yeah,
Beth Bezos.
yeah,
Jeff Bezos.
yeah, that's funny.
Okay. The non-spell opens stuck, barred, locked, held, or wizard locked doors.
So just take it from me. Okay, I'm gonna let you in. Go in. All right. I don't want you going in. There's no point.
No, there's a door behind the door. The outside door opens in.
Just drop the
And the
books off.
inside door
That's what
opens
What am I
out.
gonna do?
So how do you open the door is the
What am I
real
gonna do?
question.
I thought
I
I was
only want to do is go in and put the books on his counter and leave.
Okay.
Amazon
We're gonna do
delivery.
that.
Amazon. Yeah.
Amazon doesn't care for your locked doors. We'll deliver straight to you whether you're asleep or not.
Wizard's
Drop
lock.
it off,
Who cares?
It's all your problem. All right.
Unless
So
you want
you're not door pirates, are you? You're
No.
No. Okay. You're Bamazon. You're doing
Yeah,
the
yeah,
delivery.
Yeah.
We're not
All
the porch pirates.
We're not-
Roddy's a porch pirate.
We're gonna.
We're
It's a
not
porch
like
pirate.
BPS or FedEx.
Yeah. None of those
Yeah.
bad
We don't
guys.
trash your
Yeah.
Yeah.
items.
All right.
Top
So
quality
you're gonna
packaging.
drop off the books. Let's
And
get
leave.
back to and you're gonna leave.
Yes.
And are you going to magically set it back again?
No,
After it's-
after.
Wow, what a piece of worthless
No, no,
shit
no.
that is, huh?
Once the knock spell wears off, the wizard's lock still remains.
Yes.
Yeah, but you got through that.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
Well, wizards
Hey,
keep getting
How does a
other
wizard lock
wizards
something
lock.
so that another wizard can't get in?
Higher
Yeah,
level
that's
spell.
ridiculous.
It's higher levels.
What's
Yeah,
the
but
higher
you had
level
that.
spell? It's fine. Deliver the books. That's fine. That's fine. Okay? And now what are you going to do?
Well, actually, the way you would go about it is if you put a spell, so if you cast a spell on the door, it causes like a negative effect.
You know, they held back that it was just a higher level spell, from me.
I,
But go ahead.
He asked.
We had to get all that
We don't know.
Bamazon
We don't know the higher level
advertising in
spell.
there.
I don't know
Yeah.
how
All right, that's fine. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna head to the
let me just ask you, what are you going to do next?
We're gonna go to the last stop.
You're going to go to the bar.
Yeah, no, the inn because we need to
Right,
check out.
okay, so
We need
you're
to check
leaving.
out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
We're
that's
gonna
it.
check out.
Okay, you're going to check out.
Yeah.
Let's go to the other group, which is you four. This
Wow!
this
Where
encompasses.
did you go?
You gotta use one.
Someone's using it.
Oh, okay.
So it's somebody's using it.
Yeah.
Mom?
Wendy.
Oh, okay. So we have Ann, Lizzie, and Rotty, and you're going to.
Wow!
Where are you going to go?
We're going to the captain of the guard to go see Lenka at the
Okay, so you're going to go to his
Citadel.
place. You're not going to go where Dixie
No,
Normus,
no.
where Dixie was.
No.
Okay, so you're going to go to this. There's a big building. It's an official building. It's basically a administration building for the city, and you had seen it before. We're just going to say, and as you're rolling, you don't have to roll. As you're walking through the streets, a little red-headed kid with freckles comes running up very quickly, and it's Gespacho.
Oh,
he
Ed's
is-
gonna jump. He's gonna get spooked.
Because redhead kids don't have souls.
Because the last time you thought he was
dead.
in a rebel.
Hello! Does anyone have any pets?
Oh,
So-
Ed's gonna pull his clothes out for him.
So is Lizzie and Rotty excited to see him, especially
Yeah.
Rotty?
Yeah, Roddy
I
knows
was gonna say, I thought you were dead.
Oh, you won't hug him while he's naked? He's just it's not like his junk's hanging or anything. He's a weretiger. Man,
You said you lost everything.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Everything.
All right. So
Naked lad.
so he's gonna put some. He's got some clothes for him. He kept
And
his
Ed
clothes.
keeps the clothes in his
He
bag of
The
holding.
clothes that don't quite grow like the
Yeah.
Hulk.
Yes.
Okay. So he gives him on his little kid clothes back, and now are you gonna hug him and say, okay?
Alright, good job!
Lizzie's
Good
gonna
job,
give him a
good
hug,
job.
and so's Ed.
All right.
Aww.
And is
Ed's gonna give him
Gespacho
a
gonna
pat
ask
on
what
the
they
back.
do?
This is the happy family team.
Yeah, this is the little kids.
Yeah.
And you got Mini Lizzie too with you, right?
Yeah.
Because
She's in her backpack.
It's kind of an
Oh,
odd
Gespacho's
quartet.
gonna jump when he sees the minions.
Oh, he knows Mini. He
Yeah,
knows
but
Mini.
it spooks everybody.
So you go
That
up
whole
to you go up, and there's lots of men coming in and out. You can see a lot of people coming and going, and they're guards. and they have, like their guard uniform, helmets and stuff like that, and spears. And they're going in and out here very quickly. And you can see some people bringing, like they're bringing some like torches, and they're grabbing stuff like medical supplies. They're taking that with them and things like that. So there's just a lot of activity. And as you're going by, one of them stops and says, "Oh, who are you?"
We're here to see the captain, Lenka.
Oh, the captain is very busy right now.
Oh, is
You
he?
can go inside and
Okay.
go to the desk and wait.
Okay.
But stay away from the tower area. It's very.
What happened?
Did you not hear the explosion?
Oh, I saw these
We
folks.
won't
They
hear
were
it.
spooky. Oh, there was everything.
Your friend
There was a
here.
big thing. There were rats, and oh my god.
Yes, rats
I
were
heard the
everywhere.
noise. I didn't know what happened.
Yes, the town was infested with rats, and we were
Oh my God.
getting the rats, and there were rats were everywhere, and then the towers blew up.
Oh shit.
Yes,
How's
raining.
How's the cheese ball?
Wait, what?
The cheese ball.
I don't think they're concerned about it.
The cheese.
They stole all the cheese from the cheese ball.
No, but
Yeah, he doesn't know about the cheese. He's I don't know about the cheese.
You didn't check the cheese ball? You should go there immediately.
The rats.
Be careful.
Holy man, yeah, man, and maybe I get a promotion out of this. You're a smart kid.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I go very quickly.
Get out of it.
So he goes running.
Or get eaten by a horde of rats.
He goes
That
running.
could happen.
He says, "I got this news for the captain. It's
Wait,
very
wait.
secretive,
Can
very
I roll
good
this?
advice."
Can I roll to see if he gets eaten by rats?
Sure.
What?
No, he is not eaten by one.
In
Not
fact,
even a
They
nibble.
love him.
Yeah, they love it
He
because
gets a promotion.
he points
and
out where there's
raise.
more cheese for all the
It's a
rats.
promotion.
Yes, he
His
gets
promotion, a
Yes,
raise.
he's very
He
good.
actually,
Yeah,
ended up-
actually,
his
next time
wife
you
was
see
there.
him, he's going to have 9 kids. He's going to have a wife. He's
Yeah.
going to live in a mansion,
Yeah.
and he's going to be the next captain of the guard. Okay, so you guys go inside,
The other one didn't give the thing they needed.
That's what I-
and
Where's the sensor?
so there's people like running all over the place. This is going crazy, and there's a man who is at a desk, and he says he signals to you. What do you want? What do you want?
We were here to see
So
the
you could
captain.
go over
we were
to
told
him.
to go sit at his desk.
That's right. That's right.
The captain is unavailable. There's chaos out in the streets. He is out in the streets.
Don't make me scream.
What can I help you with?
We have urgent business with him.
The most urgent.
But if you want, you can just let him know that we're here.
Who are you?
My name's Lizzie.
Lizzie Schmizzy. That means nothing.
No, we're his friends from college.
Your friends from college.
Yeah. We were
What?
part of the
War
same
Academy.
What
We
is
were
that?
part of the same fraternity. Except her.
I don't think the captain went to the colleges.
No, she
We
didn't.
don't
He
have any
didn't. He
colleges
didn't.
around here.
He didn't go to this college. He went to a different one.
Is that where you learn how to be evil?
Me?
Him.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm evil too. You
And
better
what?
watch it.
Oh, you look very evil. What is your name? You look very, very stinky evil. Lizzie don't look so evil, but you. Lizzie don't look so evil, but you do.
You look like the knockoff. Wait, no, he's like the knockoff penguin. It's a he's a walrus.
That's true.
He's got a.
Oh
he's
my
got
God.
a thing around
He
his
has
I got a
covered.
figure on my face.
He's hidden.
I'm Brady Woodward.
We don't just put everybody in line to see the captain. Can somebody else help
That's how,
you?
that's how you know we're really freaking important. Get him here now.
How
Don't
come
make
I
me
know that?
scream.
Why? How do I know that?
Don't make me scream.
I don't want you to scream, but I don't know who you are. You
I'm
need
Brady Woodward.
credentials.
I just told you.
You need credentials.
I've got credentials.
You have
We
the
have-
letter.
Who referred you to the captain?
The captain.
Dixie Normus did.
Who?
Dixie Normus, the constable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. You don't want to go back to him?
No.
Should we go to him to get to the captain?
No. Just say that we're the League of White Roses. Tell the captain we're from the League of White Roses.
You know, I'm in a particularly good mood tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and move you in, and I
Oh,
rolled a
thank you.
20. You know,
Oh,
it's a
thank
good
you.
thing.
Thank
I'm
you.
getting good vibes from you and the little
Yeah,
red-headed
you should
kid.
also check out the cheese ball just in case.
The cheese vault, what's
Yeah.
that?
This guy on his way there now. Partners forever. You might
I
get
can't go
raised
from the
to what
desk.
it
That's
is.
a good
I
thing.
barely rolled.
He turns to a couple of the other guys. Check out the cheese vault. What's wrong with you?
Go to the cheese
They say,
vault.
what is the cheese vault? He goes, I don't know, but go find it. That's where the rats will be. It doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah, they run out. A couple of the guys run
There
out.
was a cheese
They're like
shop.
running. They're going, I can feel a promotion coming. The guy says, yeah, me too. Everybody's going to go to the cheese vault.
That's funny.
Okay, he picks up. He goes into he takes you to a door. It's a big door. Huge door. He says, you can go in. He says, hold on. No one is allowed to carry a sword. You have weapons. You cannot have weapons in front of the
okay.
captain.
Okay, we'll put them.
We have a room before you go in. So he goes, Mikhail. So the guy comes running up. He goes, you sit with these people. Take their. They want to see the captain when he comes to returns. So you take their weapons, their pointy things, anything that looks like it might hurt. Especially this big old guy. He looks like he got a lot of big swords.
Oh yeah.
So you take that stuff and you go ahead and you guys just go in and wait.
Okay.
He's out. He's in the field. You hear the explosion?
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, he's out there. He's out there. He's been out by the tower for.
Well, get him here.
Is it really that important?
Yes, it's more important than
they're
you,
doing
that's
life.
for sure.
Why are you so threatening?
Because
You're so mean about it.
I'm in.
You are
deep with
evil.
you.
I
Yes,
tell you, you are evil.
I
man.
am.
All right.
I'll hurt you.
I will send.
Okay.
He says, okay. He says, who are you? I will send for him, but you have
The
to.
White Rose.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Look at
That's-
how important we are.
that sounds important.
Exactly.
All right. He says, Nicole. Another guy runs up. Yeah. He says, tell the captain White Rose is here to talk to him. And he says, oh, White Rose, talk to him. Yeah, okay. He starts to run away. He comes back. I forgot what color rose. It's a white. It's a white. It's just a white, like in your skin. It's like in your teeth. Oh, okay. Thank you. He starts to run. He comes back. I'm sorry. Is it
Flower.
the member of the white or the order of the white or the red?
The whole one. The whole
The
thing.
whole thing of the white.
The big one.
Okay, I'll be right back. He runs away. He says, Nicola, not too sharp.
Oh,
But he runs fast.
Oh, that's good.
That's
At least
why I
he
said
runs
him.
fast.
All right, take away all your stuff and go in
Okay.
and sit.
You got any food while we wait? Some biscuits, some cookies?
This is a police station. We don't have anything like
We
that.
went through
This
this
is
last
serious
time.
work. You are evil.
We went through this last time.
You are
Go
an
get us
evil
something
person.
to eat.
I'm not getting
We're the
you
White
anything.
Rose. Who are you?
Oh, I think I told him you were the red rose.
No.
Sorry. No, you just go in and wait. You sit. You're lucky I let you go in.
It's a crime. It's a crime.
He
It's
looks
a
down at
going
Minnie
in my
Lizzie.
review.
He says, "What is that?" Looks at Minnie Lizzie. What's that?
Oh, she's a doll.
Oh, is it a dog?
Yeah, a doll.
A doll.
Right? Roddy's gonna pick her up.
Yeah, it's my toy. Get out of here. It's a collector's item.
She looks evil. She should
Yeah.
not go in to see the captain.
Oh, but the captain
You
likes
put her in
evil.
the closet.
The captain likes evil. I'll just keep her in my backpack.
You're right. He does like evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you take her in.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
That's
good.
right.
Yeah, you sure? You must know the captain already.
Yeah.
Man, he's going to be in a bad mood. Good luck for you. All right, goodbye. So you guys go in. Now you have Mikhail with you. He says, take off all of your sharp instruments. No weapons.
Okay.
So,
En's gonna give him his big sword.
okay, he's just putting it, next
Lizzie's
to
gonna
stuff.
give him her two swords.
Okay, she has daggers, right?
Yeah, she has two daggers, but it's
Okay.
the rune daggers in her bag of holding.
Okay, and what does Roddy
And the
have?
crown's in the bag of holding.
Roddy's
And
got,
has his big sword and anything
Yeah.
else? Now, you have other things. Where are those? Are those in your bag? Or?
They're in the bag of holding.
Okay, so he can't see them.
Yeah.
Roddy's
He
got
just
a
has-
dagger,
oh,
a sword, and a.
He's gonna give them the big sword, the plus one sword, and the regular
Okay,
sword.
so whatever weapons you guys had out, okay?
Okay.
And even as a rogue, you're going to have something that's kind of obvious, so you can put it down. Gespacho doesn't have anything. He's
No,
just a
he's
kid.
old man. He lost everything.
Lizzie has just her teeth, so that's it. You guys are good. So you go into a bigger room and watch the magic of my drawing. I'm going to put it out open like this. And there's a very large seat up here, and there's some smaller seats next to it. And there's some colonnades over here you can see, and it's kind of dark behind them. And there's like some curtains along the wall, so you can't really tell anything there. And there are some chairs, just a couple, not enough for all of you. There's 3 chairs, there's 5 of you. So it's up to you how you seat.
And we'll give Gespacho can get on one because they're assumed that he's probably tired.
Yep.
Rotty can go on one, and then Lizzie will go on one.
So
And-
Ann and Lizzie are Lizzie's going to sit in a seat?
yeah,
Okay. I
maybe
put-
Lizzie's gonna be in like her bag.
Oh, she's going to climb in her bag.
Yeah.
She's going to go away. All right. So, so time passes, and the door behind you opens, and it's the guy that you recognize. It's the guy from the desk, and he says, "The captain is coming.
Okay.
Word is he is coming. He is organizing the crew for survival. They're digging. A tower blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Was a
big
lot
tower.
of people
Yeah.
injured?
Hold on.
Oh.
Yes, many people
Oh,
hurt.
no.
Mostly guards.
Oh.
Mostly guards.
Oh, that
Because
happens.
they watched the tower, right?
I mean, that's kind of on you guys. You know, you were watching it. You were near it. That's
Oh
on
my God, are you evil?
That's
Or
kinda-
what? I'm telling you, you're the evilest man.
Oh my God.
You know,
that's
he
kinda
is gonna
mean.
like you, though. I think that's all right. Yeah, she's all right.
Hey,
You know, it's a police business. I cannot tell you why they were there, but there was lots of people there.
Well, I saw a big thing too, like a entrance.
Yeah.
I saw a big giant.
I hear Colossus was
Yeah.
called and came and stopped.
Yeah, that's scary. Never seen
Yes.
anything like that.
Whoever
before.
got in must have got out and blew up. The whole
Oh.
thing, they are probably dead.
that happens.
Oh.
They would be dead and fallen. Half the tower is gone. She's
Yeah.
gone. All around. Mess. And the rats. Holy smoky. I hear you told somebody about a
Did
cheese
they
vault.
check the cheese vault?
There's no such thing as a cheese vault in the
Yes, there
town.
was. There's the cheese store.
The cheese store?
Yeah, the cheese vault.
Everybody running around
There's a
looking
cheese
for a
store.
vault.
There's a cheese store.
They got no idea what
There
you're
was a
talking
cheese vault. We
about.
rolled
Half
for
of
a
the
cheese
guards
vault.
are running around looking for a cheese vault.
We rolled for a cheese vault. There's a cheese vault at
It's
the
a
cheese
cheese
store.
store.
Isn't there a carriage full of cheese?
Yeah, there's a
in there?
carriage full of cheese too.
He doesn't know. What does he know?
He didn't care.
Says, all right, well, he'll be here soon. I see you are comfortable, so.
No, we're not comfortable. Where's the cookies? You came back with me.
You are evil. We don't have
You
cookies
had
here.
enough time.
I wish we had
You
cookies.
had enough time
We
to
had
go
cookies,
get
let me
some.
tell you. Everybody need them.
How about hot milk?
We would only have,
You
we would
had
have
enough
nobody
time.
working.
You didn't make the effort.
He's walking away.
Lizzie's gonna
Good,
give
Dan.
Rotty a candy.
Good luck
cane.
with
What?
you and the
She's
cat.
gonna give you a candy.
Oh,
cane.
Roger gets stuck on a candy cane.
So, as you're sitting, time goes by again. So, as this time going by, you guys are going to have done your thing with
Yep.
the forest. You're going to head over to
The-
the inn, and you're going to go inside the inn.
yeah, and I'm gonna
Um,
tell them that.
So, the guy that you know, the innkeeper, comes up to you, and he says, I have been looking for you.
Yes.
I hear you caused trouble.
Oh.
I don't want you staying anymore. I
Well,
want
that's
you
good.
to leave.
We're about to leave anyway, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
He says,
We
you
just
all
need our
owe
horses.
21 gold each for the nights.
Yeah, I
They
did
paid
pay.
already.
We paid. We prepaid.
Yeah, we paid
Yes,
in
but
the
I
beginning.
am. You cause trouble for me
Ow.
because you give a bad name to my my
Ow.
establishment.
We paid like $1,000 or over 1,000 gold to your bartending area, your
Yeah.
last stop.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. I'll let you go. Get out.
We literally paid enough for several years of
Get out. He says, I need you to leave. It looks bad. Horses will be in the back.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Okay.
You leave.
In
He
order to
says,
buy a carriage to put the horses for the horses to go on.
do I look like a guy who knows
You-
about carriage?
Who knows? You might
No.
know someone
We
who's
can
selling
just
them.
You
ride on
ride the
the
horses.
horses.
I
Yeah.
don't want to talk to you. I wanted 21 gold and you gave me grief. So I just let you go. I say go buy good riddance.
No.
Even though you're a pretty guy.
Thank
All
you.
right, so you leave and take the lady with you and don't come back.
Wait, what lady?
Sarah
Sarah.
good.
Okay.
Sarah's with you.
Yeah.
So you all go.
Yeah, we're gonna go take the horses and we're gonna.
He says, yeah, no kippers for you.
Okay.
No more kippers. Give you some of my best
That
kippers.
was probably the most stressful morning for him because this guy would run up to the door.
As soon as I deliver kippers, some creepy guy come out, grab them all, eat them, start shoving in his mouth like he's uncouth.
Oh my god.
All right, so you guys are back here, and after a time, a couple of guards, like 5, 10, 6 guards come walking in. Now, while you're sitting and waiting, are you talking about anything, or is there anything you
We're
guys
just
want
gonna
to?
we're gonna talk to Gespacho about how like he is.
Wait, is my owls inside or outside? Because I sent the owl with them.
Well, the last
I
time I,
don't think your
remember the
owl
owl, it
should
was
be.
in one of the levels.
That
I
was just
assume.
us talking. That wasn't you saying that you were gonna
Oh,
send
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So owl should technically be with me then.
it. Yeah.
The owl should be with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We know where the.
She has her cat.
We know where they're going.
So these guys all come in, and eventually the captain comes in. They say, "Everybody stand." So you guys have to stand up.
Okay,
he
we
comes and he
stand.
sits, and he's putting stuff down, and he's looking at you, and he says, "Where are all of you? Where are the others?
What? Oh, where?
This is only half the rows. Why is only half the rows here?
They're getting the horses. I think the
Getting horses.
Yeah, the horses at the inn.
Why?
He told us that we should leave straight
We're
after.
gonna
Yeah.
leave, so you told us to leave.
He told us.
Where is my sword?"
Oh,
Roddy's
Wait.
gonna hide behind Lizzie.
he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it with all the guards there.
Where's my sword?
Okay, we're gonna tell him. We searched the whole tower.
You blew up the tower.
We didn't blow
No,
the tower
no,
up.
you
The
don't.
tower's blown up.
No,
What are you
that was
doing?
Oban. He did it.
Are you talking
So-
from behind Lizzie?
Yeah.
What is he saying? I cannot understand you.
So, some girl we brought with us because we needed help. She somehow went on top of Oban when he was his dead body and started glowing.
This sounds crazy.
I
And
didn't
it
know
blew
any
up.
of this. I was not a part of this. I was with the rats.
You were the rats?
No, I wasn't the rats. I was just with them.
Why were you with the rats? We were dealing with rat problems.
They were everywhere.
Was that you people?
No, who wasn't with the rats? I was just with the rats.
Everybody was covered in rats. We were this.
Yeah.
You brought all those rats on
No,
us?
no.
Those rats went crazy.
No, that wasn't
They were
us.
biting people. They
No,
were
that wasn't
spreading
us.
disease.
No, that wasn't us. It just happened.
You said it was you. You were
No,
with the rats.
I was just with them. I just was hanging out with them.
You were hanging out with rats?
Yeah, I like rats. I got the rat ring.
So,
the rat ring.
what is that?
It just means I
Is
like
that
rats.
magic?
No.
What's that got to do with you being with the rats? I
just
don't
like
understand.
Rats. I just like them. You don't like rats?
All right, go back to why was this
Oh.
tower exploding?
Oh yeah, so the
You killed
girl,
many of my
her
men.
Her name was Pixie. Turned into Laura. Went on top of Oban's body. Gave him his essence and let him die. But at the end, she blew up the tower.
Oh my god.
We barely escaped. We almost lost one of our men. But
You killed
after-
dozens of my men.
That
didn't
exploding
kill
co-
we
that-
didn't do that. Oh,
You get more. You got
Not
more.
there.
It
You
was
chose
the-
not to go.
damn it.
It
That was a bad thing.
You get more. You got a whole city.
It
It's
was
okay.
Well, that's
the
true.
Pixie girl.
But it looks bad. It looks bad.
That's
I mean,
true.
you let everybody know
We
you were.
honestly did not. We personally don't want to kill.
All right, I
innocent
don't care
people.
about the tower.
Okay.
Let's just put it that way. You'll kill some of my men. Whatever. Look,
If we did,
I
we
need the
probably
sword.
would've.
I gotta give
We
justification
couldn't
for
find
all
the
of this.
sword, but on his body we found this, and I'm gonna pull the crown out.
What is this?
Some
Oban's crown.
really evil crown, from what we can tell.
Oh, it's real evil. Look at it.
Well, I think we shared a few that let it down.
What is-
I want the sword. Where? There's no
we
sword.
couldn't find the
There
sword.
was no sword.
Believe me,
looking
we're
at
just as angry about it. We searched through the tower not to find the sword that
Yeah,
we were
it's
sent
bullcrap.
for.
So you come back and you give me this.
Yeah, we
This
thought
magic item. I don't need the magic.
it was on top of Oban's. Oban was buried with it in the
The only
tower,
other
so we
thing-
thought it had a good importance.
No good. You can't test.
Yeah, you can't tell.
This is them.
So we
The
thought it had
otherwise,
a-
you should have gone.
Yeah.
That's why.
I told you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been. We
What
figured
else
it would
did you
have good
find?
Importance.
What
we
else?
Found
Just
a couple
this?
Of,
I can't believe you just found this.
we found some books, and we'll pull out the other books.
These are nothing. These are worthless to me. I need weapons. I need
That's
something
for
to give the
most part where
Drakov.
the crown is considered a weapon.
You know what?
What does it do?
Tell him what it does.
It does
He doesn't-
necrotic damage.
He doesn't like. He does not use magic. No weapon. No big
You want
weapon.
a sun sword?
No.
That's magic.
Huh?
I
Sun
mean,
sword is magic.
I cannot understand you. You are the worst artist.
Sun sword is magic. Why would you do that?
You had an agreement with me for that.
Yeah,
This is
but
part
I
of.
did.
This
and
is
we'll
part
pull
of.
out the broken Ezra pommel.
What
I
is
mean,
that?
this was the only thing we found there. I don't think it's the sun sword, though.
Put that down with this
Okay.
other thing. Anything else?
No.
No.
No jewels?
No, you're real waste
Oh.
of freaking time.
Lizzie will pull out ruby. We found a ruby.
You found one ruby.
Yeah.
my whole room.
Something tells me you
I
are
mean,
holding out.
So what happened
There
was
could not be
we
just
took
one
the-
ruby
we
in this
took
place.
the- we
Pretty
took
sure.
So we took the crown. 2 iron golems came out of the wall, completely like destroyed so much stuff. So we had to go through all of these teleportation portals to get away from them. It was a whole struggle. But there
What
was no
else was in
sword.
there?
Books, tables, a lot of books.
Oh, Gespacho's gonna mention the jar spiders.
There's jar spiders. Oh, there was a lot
Spiders?
of like potion ingredients on the
I
bottom
cannot
floor.
use any of these.
The second floor had
I
like
cannot give this to
books.
Drakov.
That's where it goes. Oh, and we'll pull out his box, his puzzle box with the shrunken head. I found this there. I mean,
This is all crap. He had a
yeah,
bunch of crap in there.
Exactly.
That's what old people usually have.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lizzie will pull out her human skull goblet. I mean, I don't know what this does, but that was in a drawer.
You leave me in a very bad position, he says. This is not good.
This was your idea.
I have to have something, especially when we blow up this place. It's not good. I have to have something. I mean, I am paying you for this, and You
You
come back
don't
with
have to
nothing.
pay
I
us.
cannot
You
believe
just-
this big tower has
Believe
nothing
me,
in it but crap.
we don't need the payment
Hey,
because
if Amazon does not deliver, you
we-
don't need to pay us.
exactly. If we can't follow on our thing because we couldn't find it, we don't deserve payment.
Yeah.
We unfortunately
Yeah,
couldn't
money means
find
nothing.
the
Is
sensor.
the items.
At least you don't have
You're
any
telling me
power
this is
anymore.
it? This thing was on his head. You say?
Yeah, it was on his head. He was buried with it in like a glowy.
Did he have any
Oh,
rings?
wait,
Did he-
wait. Roddy's got something.
He's gonna reach into his bag. He's gonna pull out.
I found this little
And
totem.
then it's a little wooden bear toy.
What is that?
It's the bear totem.
Just looking at
He's
it.
gonna
Is
flip
this
it to that
magic?
quick.
I don't
It's
know.
very magic.
What does it do?
It summons bears. You gotta know the words.
Summons a bear?
Yeah, you gotta know the words.
What's the words?
I don't know. Then we get the tower. We didn't grab the words. You can probably find
Is
the
it
words in the
magic?
book. Yeah,
You think it's magic?
yeah.
You
Summon the
might be
bear.
able
It
to
says,
summon a bear.
any of you know magic?
No.
No.
He says, I know someone who can tell me magic. And from behind the curtain
Ah, shit.
steps, steps.
Why can't I just
He can
pull
look at the crown. He can look at the crown.
So from around outside of one of the curtains comes to your side is Gafaris.
Oh, there's Gafaris.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And he says,
It's almost like you should have
he
come with us.
says, he says, look at that Gafaris and tell me if this is worth magic. So Gafaris walks up to
Roddy's
you.
gonna shake his head yes, like
He
he's
looks at you.
Yeah.
He's looking at you and he's looking at it. He says, this will summon bear.
Yeah! Yeah!
If you use it in the right manner. He says, you think so, huh? Okay. He says,
Come look at the
this
crown.
other stuff, what is this? He holds the crown and Gafaris comes up and he looks at the crown and he's looking at it and he says, this is a wearable thing. This thing maybe Drakov would like. This is an evil item. So something that can enhance his evil.
I gotta get rid of my
The
bear.
captain's shaking, he's like scratching his head. And Gafaris kind of turns around and looks at you all and he's like, so he says,
Can N-word.
so the captain says, look at Gafaris, look at this sword. His thing is broken. He picks it up and he's looking at it. He says, this, he says, it could have been the sun sword. This could have been what it was and it is destroyed. So he takes it up and he shows it to him. He says, I believe they are telling you the truth. This might be what it is. He says, the captain says to Gafaris, how can this tower have nothing in it? There's a bunch of crap. Nothing of value, nothing good, all magic. And
No,
he's,
wait!
Roddy's gonna reach into his bag again. He's gonna pull out a bottle of rum.
This one for you.
You know.
who are you handing that to?
The captain.
So you're going to walk up and hand it, and
Oh,
Gafaris
goodness,
is going to
really?
stand beside. He's going to look
That,
at
that
you.
one's for you.
What are you giving? Who are you
A
giving?
bottle of rum.
A bottle of rum.
Yeah, to the captain.
This one's for you. Wait,
So
I got grabbed it.
So the guards kind of take it, and
I
they
told you I'd get you a souvenir. Now, they didn't have shine glasses, but they did have this.
you told me you were going to give me a souvenir.
Yeah, I told you I didn't get you a shine glass, but they didn't have a gift shop like I thought they would, so I couldn't get you a shine glass.
Why-
But that's gonna expect
why
that's
did
gonna
you-
think they're gonna give you a shot.
This
Take
is
a
the
shot
only
glass.
thing you can give me. Is this?
Yeah, you bottle of rum. Pretty good.
Gafaris is looking at him like, oh.
Look, we
So
could.
the captain says.
You think
He
we wanted
hands
to
it
give you a
to
jar of
he
spiders?
hands it to a couple of the guys, and they take the glass. He goes, "Put those aside."
How about the wand?
So he says to you,
Trying to pawn my
"Is,
shit off.
is there anything else before we
One golem
One day-
conclude? What else? Is there anything else that you had? You are holding on, bringing small things."
I gave
The
you.
forest looks at you all, and he says, "Yes. If you have anything else, you might want to hand it to him now."
I have a head of disguise.
He's looking at you. I don't. No, I'm looking for like mighty weapon.
Oh, that we don't
You
have
know,
any
like some,
weapons.
yeah, no, you got.
The crown is
So the
better
forest
than the
turns to him
staff.
and he
Yeah.
says,
The crown is the best weapon.
"Well,
crown is
we
actually the best
didn't
item.
we didn't
Yeah, the crown
know
is the best
that
item.
it could have been nothing in there. It could have been just simply
I'll
empty."
give him the books that N found.
The forest is looking at you. What books?
Uh,
That's okay. You don't have to list them. He
Okay.
says, "I will take those." And he's looking back and he says to the captain, he says, "These are very valuable, much more valuable than you can understand or realize to our community. And after all, it was a magic user. It's a tower to a magic spellcaster. Spellcasters aren't going to necessarily have weapons like you're looking for. If the Sun Sword's not there, what are they going to deliver to you? They can deliver nothing. So, so the captain, you can tell the captain's not happy. He's like shaking his head. Kafar says, take the unicorn crown and give that to Drakov. And tell him there is no Sun Sword. His plans will have to wait. And these people did exactly what you needed and what you wanted. And so he's going to scratch his head. He says, what should I do with them? Kafar says, just let them go. What do you need these people for?
Give you all rum.
Ed is gonna say,
Yeah?
if you don't want the broken sword,
Okay, he keeps rolling and he's like, no, I want the sword. I need that sword. he
Oh,
says.
okay.
I need that to tell Drakov. This was probably the sword that we thought
Okay.
it, maybe Sun Sword, maybe not, but Kafaris says, they have given you everything they can. They have no weapons. They have nothing else. You should let them.
okay.
Your pact is done. I mean, it's not what you thought it was.
That's right. Bye.
Ed's gonna say, well, we're sorry we couldn't follow through with the task we were given, but we don't need the
You
payment.
blew up the tower. Get out of my
You
sight.
technically did.
What?
Get out of my sight.
What?
Kafaris is walking down with you.
Yeah,
He
technically
says,
Kafaris blew it up.
as you guys are walking, he says, get out of town
Ed's gonna whisper.
as quickly as you can.
Ed's gonna
No,
whisper.
no,
The two.
no, I want to
No,
say
but Ed's
it. No,
gonna
let me say
You
it.
don't know.
No, because you're not going to say it right.
Ed's gonna whisper. The two things you seek should be at your place of work.
You said it wrong.
Amazon is
Yeah, Amazon Prime delivery.
That is dead prep delivery.
Fool.
All right. Those are, he says, I'm just trying to save your skins before he,
Oh, don't worry.
Changes his
We're
mind.
already coming with the horses.
so go ahead and take off from here, and I
Okay.
would go out tonight.
Bye.
And he watches you guys go through the door. You go through the door. As you go through the door, there's the antechamber where your stuff is still there, so you can pick up your stuff.
Okay.
He took the shrunken head, right?
He took everything you gave him.
Okay.
He did not take your hat of disguise.
Because you didn't get that in the thing.
No, I know, but I was trying to pawn my shit off on him.
I know. Well, I don't know whether you were trying to get rid of stuff you didn't want or whatever, but it goes through.
Hey, I
Okay.
gave him a bear.
So again, as you go out, and
When we
you-
fight Drakov, he's gonna
people
sell
are
a
still
bear.
people are still. Yeah, you got one of your bears gone, right?
He's been summoned. Cough, cough.
So you can walk free. You've got all your stuff back, and as you're going back, so you're very close to the last stop, which is the inn where you guys were staying. So you can go directly over there.
They see people setting up horses.
Yeah, as they come back, you guys are in the back area. They can head over to it. Right now, it's about. Let me just check very quickly. It's about 6 a.m. So the light is starting to come back. You can see the sun is starting to come out. Light's starting to appear. It's not a blue pretty day. It's never a blue pretty day in Ravenloft. It's gray. It's kind of misty through the streets. They're kind of wet. But as you go back there, you can see your horses are there. And Randolph and Edward and Sarah have gathered that stuff for you. You said you wanted a cart,
A carriage.
a carriage of some sort. Is that what you were saying? Because you guys all have horses.
Yes.
I mean, we just ride all the horses, so we don't need a carriage.
Okay, fine. We'll
You all have each a horse,
Yeah.
except I believe Gespacho
Gespacho rides
and
with
Rotty.
Rotty rides with Lizzie, and
Okay.
Gespacho rides with
All
Ed.
right, so you can get on your horses, and so there is only one gate in this city. It's the one you came out into, where you had the two columns, where the Colossus
Yeah.
next to. So
That gate must be destroyed. This is
So
the
you
Colossus
can,
gate.
as you're going back through and you're following the roads to go back, you do go enough to the side where you can see there's still dust that is in the air coming up, but you can see now where the tower has exploded from the top, and it's about more than halfway down, and there's rubble all over that you can see sticking up, even though you're not going by and can see it directly. And you can see that there's this Colossus that's standing next to it, but a lot of the top part of the Colossus down through the shoulders is gone, so it has no head. In the shoulders, like it's kind of jagged in this area, and it's all cut off. It's actually stepping forward, So it was just a little bit off from the tower itself. So there's now, all this rubble and a partial tower, and part of that rubble is the rubble of the Colossus down on the ground too. And you can see there's a lot of activity. A lot of people are there. They're sorting through the rubble, as you can hear and see. And even the whole city is now sort of alive. People are running around. They're talking. People are gagging from smoke and coughing and things like that. And as you go through, you're just trying to stay clear of that. And you can go out through the city gates, okay? And you can make your way out. And as you're out, the guards they're still processing people, but nobody's coming into the city right now. You can see as you go by, you can see the destruction of some of this. Mostly the Colossus stepped through streets and made his way down towards, but where sometimes he would, kind of hit, he would knock sides of buildings off. So there's rubble, there's collapsed rubble in some areas. There's even some fires. Not the fires that you normally set and torch a town like you guys like to do. But there's all kinds of, you can see there's commotion, there's chaos. There's people trying to help each other.
The rats.
The rats are gone.
We never leave a town without some sort of.
Yeah, we kind of fuck up every town.
Every
man.
time we
It's
go
cool.
through, yeah.
You have done a real good job on this town. You have really
Excellent
displaced.
job.
We're heroes.
The markets are not open. People are just simply trying at this
We're
point to
heroes.
recover and talk about it.
Is there rats just running around? Or did they clear something
Yeah, there's just
out?
like little rats.
The rats are actually heavy all around. Yes, you can see rats moving and
Ooh,
stuff.
the plague.
Normally where they would
Oh,
be,
yeah.
that's what I wrote. So whereas normally in the light they would like kind of run away, there's enough chaos, there's enough dead parts and people and stuff that the rats are going and getting stuff. They're getting food, they're getting stuff from people's houses, places that are open and broken and stuff like that. You can see there's rats moving in and out and stuff, even though the people are trying to move through it, trying to bring some sort of order to all the chaos that's going on. So the Colossus did its thing, you did your thing. Nobody seems to care about you as you're riding through the town. So
We don't start like a plague in the town.
Who
All the
cares?
rats running around.
Who cares?
It is like a break time now.
okay, what time is it?
8.
Okay, so we'll stop here for 15 minutes. And it
Yeah,
sounds
we'll be
like
right back.
it's a transition to
Yes.
whatever is
Wow.
next. But by the way, before we stop,
This
reach under the tablecloth, the red tablecloth, to under the candle,
Oh shoot! Oh, well played.
and you have a message.
the meta plays.
You got this. There's another carrier. There's another bird in your room when you got up there, just so you know. Okay.
Yay!
Yay! I love that. Hey,
Yeah.
you're happy.
We're out of this town. Yes, thank God.
Oh, it took about 6 or 7
I hate that goal.
7 sessions, didn't it?
I'm so bad at going to this town.
Yeah. No, I want to do it.
You know what?
But if you like that.
What way do I want it? The little diagram going on it.
For you want it so it has like a little bit of
Just a circle.
the circle of a little bit of a squirrely thing.
There you. That's you.
I have it pointed to the little circle. I think that points to me, right?
If it's like a
Hey, here's
full
you, so
circle,
fine.
that's the omni.
Okay.
We're hearing you.
We've got the technical guy. Is there anybody we can say hi to very quickly? Mom, first driving mom.
That depends on the
I think
side.
she's
Uh, Ida Laura,
Sleep.
Electric Longboard, Droop Dog.
Oh wow!
Hi Chadrack, Droop Dog, Electric Longboard.
People. So, like
Nita
Commander
Lara.
Blue is a bot from Twitch.
Well, there's Chadrack, Droop Dog.
Oh yeah,
Electric
I know
Electric
Chadrick.
Longboard.
I think
Chad-
Blue Dog is also,
Yeah,
is also a bot.
Well, it's better to say
Wait, no,
something.
no.
than
Well,
not
I'm just going to say
something.
hi and thank you
Yeah.
in case. And if you're not a bot, write back and let us know anything you want.
If you are a bot though, hi. Can't keep those bots out. You gotta keep them.
I'm
We've
moist.
got Russian bots. Sorry.
All right, that's okay.
Chadrack saying hi.
Okay, cool.
What's up?
Okay,
Hello.
so
Yeah.
you guys are on your horses and you've made your way out of Lakar in Falkovnia. So the question is, where do you want to go at this point?
We should probably meet with Hives.
Oh, it's right
We gotta go all the way back.
Yes.
Go back to Bordenshire.
That's
Hey,
why
you
you
sent
have a
him a
bird.
message?
Yeah, that's why you have a bird.
Well, I'm gonna pull out the bird and I'm gonna write him a message back.
Yeah.
Okay?
Make sure at the end of it you call him Van Chiven.
Well, wait.
That's
wait,
true. That's true.
Wait.
He's now the Van Richten that
En's
we've never
gonna
asked
say,
for.
what did he say?
He said we're in a very complicated relationship. I think he wants to dump me.
Oh, he wants to dump you?
Yeah, he wants to dump me.
Why does he want to dump you?
I don't know.
Let him talk to Rotty.
He said our relationship is very strained.
Let him talk to
Oh.
Rotty.
That kind of
He
hurts.
was talking about.
That kind of hurts.
You're just making things up. You're so silly.
God, you know, you just
Not
have to have
even
a heart.
a
You have to have a
I
heart.
didn't know you had
my,
that with
My
hives.
priest is gonna go up to him.
I'm
He's
very
gonna,
disappointed.
he's gonna pat Randolph's shoulder and say, "It's okay, Randolph. These things happens in a relationship. It's a long term. It's a long
En's
distance
gonna be,
relationship."
what's a relationship?
What?
En's gonna say, what's a relationship?
I'm gonna cry a single tear.
Shed a single tear for the 82-year-old virgin.
All right, so this is basically where you are down in Falcognia, and Lakar is down here. So there's roads that you can go and head up to. Lamordia is a more like a sophisticated territory.
Okay.
You can head back to Morden, which is where Chives is. Hives.
Yeah.
He said it.
The other way
Hey,
is
Chives!
Necropolis, which is a pretty nasty area where a Lich Lord is kind of hanging out.
You know, in a way, since we keep randomly teleporting to places, we're kind of the Bamazon of monster hunters.
Exactly.
Always looking.
We go where the mist takes us.
You must be related to Bezos, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So you can head back to the coast. You can also go up this way, which is called the Jagged Coast. It just depends on where you feel like you want to maybe go next. Because you have no reigning
Well-
orders as to where to go and what to do.
Lizzie's gonna say, I
Alright.
feel like we should go to the beach. Why don't we go to the coast?
Oh, yeah, the beach
go
is
on a little
awesome.
summery vacation.
All
I'll
right.
do that.
So basically, you're down here, so you would be heading kind of back the way you came.
I'm gonna send a message while we're going. I'm gonna start writing.
Go to the shadow.
Let's go to the shadow
I'm
rift.
gonna send a message to Ty.
Dear
Well, the
Hives,
Shadow Rift is right here.
Dear
I
Hi.
hope this letter finds you in a better
You
day
don't
than
want a
I have
swimsuit
been.
episode?
We
No,
just
Roddy
blew up a
wants to
wizard
go to
tower.
the. Roddy wants to go to the.
All right. So if
okay.
you want to head back to the coast, the
Okay.
Jagged Coast is actually fairly north of here. You want to head north west, so to speak?
Do you
Because
guys
if you
want a
just head
beach
west,
episode?
you're going to go back
Yeah,
the way you
beach
came.
Beach episode.
There is an opportunity to turn right to go north instead of left and going south.
Well,
wait.
do you
Go to
guys
the
want to
shadow
go
rift.
see hives?
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Okay.
No,
We're
I
gonna
want to
go
go
to
to
the
the shadow rift.
You want to go to
You
the
want to
shadow?
go
Yeah,
duel?
Roddy wants to go to the
Oh,
shadow rift.
are you gonna sit off and let your legs dangle down the hole?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
That's a long way to fall.
Oh,
It's up to
it's
you.
a far way.
I don't
Is that
think
where you
we
wanna
should
go?
No. Let's just go to the beach.
Let's go to the beach.
No.
Okay, so again,
Beach
you're like
episode.
right around here, so the beach is that away or up this way. The Shadow Rift is right there. It's not very far.
Okay, you know what?
Shadow
We'll
Rift.
stop at the shadow rift.
Okay,
Family
yeah.
trip at the Shadow
You go
Rift.
this way so Roddy can hang his
You
little
can
legs
see the
off.
water anywhere.
I
You
heard if
can't
you
see
fall
the
off it,
shadow
you're
rift.
Water,
dead.
what the heck?
Can we-
Water is
okay.
not. It's
So,
over
I
in
with.
hope I see the blue eyes
In my
white dragon
message,
there.
in my
That's
message,
the shadow
to-
realm.
Am I
Same
message
thing.
to
No, this is
Hive?
the shadow rift.
I'm gonna
It's
say,
different.
hello, Hives. You know, our relationship's been very complicated.
So you're writing to him as
Yes,
you're going.
but
Okay.
I want you to know that we can work through this, Hives.
Together.
No, you need to be writing chives.
I'm gonna write chives, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna detail the
Events.
farm we went to and how we fought a big pumpkin
Rocket.
golem.
And then you
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
add,
yeah.
after all that, I really miss you, Hives. When can I see you next
And
winter?
then I'm gonna
Chives.
and then I'm gonna send a message, another one talking about the Azenrath and the little town we
Santa
went to with the
Claus.
trees, and how we got teleported to
Turkey Land, and
Turkey
then Santa
Land,
Claus.
and then Santa Claus, and the pain deer.
Lots of things have happened, haven't they?
And then I'm gonna write
you can
about-
see them on YouTube at the League
Yes.
of Roses.
And I'm gonna, and then I'm gonna go on to Oban's tower, and I'm gonna say, this message came kind of late, but we already did Oban's tower. There was no sun sword.
So really what Randolph is saying is he's making up for the fact that he's a lousy communicator and hasn't written back because the letters he's gotten from Hives has said, "Where are you?
I've got a-
What are you
At
doing?"
the end of the letter, he says, "Your dearest friend, XOXO."
Hives doesn't say that. But he does say,
That's him.
That's Randolph
Your
saying
dearest
it.
friend, XOXO.
The pale.
Randolph the Pale.
And I'm gonna say Daryl received your last 2 letters late.
The bird died
The
twice.
bird was injured for some reason, and I'm gonna say there was no sun sword in Oban's tower. We did blow it up though.
Smiley face.
And,
We did blow it up,
and we did blow it up and cause chaos throughout the town,
Just like we're supposed to do.
just like we always do.
All
What?
right.
No, don't say that. Say that we saved the town.
Well, we did save the town from a giant rock colossus.
We want to be better than Orange.
I want to say we saved the town from the giant rock
Why don't we be
colossus
better
at the
than
top of
in a
the Wizard
different
Tower. But I'm gonna write. There was no sun sword.
Okay.
The man we were gonna meet was very mad that there was no sun sword in a wizard's tower. We did get a bitching staff and an oar.
So you're going to detail what happened,
Yeah.
basically, trying to make up for amends that you haven't
Yeah.
written
And I want to say
in about 3 weeks.
your dearest friend,
XOXO, yeah, Randolph. Okay.
Randolph the Pale.
The Pale, you got to make sure you add that. That's
Oh,
good.
draw a smiley face on the
And I
back.
want to draw a smiley face.
Well, it sounds like you've written many pages, so that's okay. Updating him is good.
No. I'm gonna draw a picture on each back of them of each of the adventures with like
Okay.
a smile, with little stick figures with smiley faces.
I'm detailing the event in
Like
Little
holding
pumpkins,
hands,
little
like,
yeah,
Santa
like a
Clauses.
Dorito
like
drawing.
holding hands of Santa Claus.
You're gonna draw the pictures of the guys we fought, and
And
then
I'm
a size to size comparison.
Yes.
This is Az and Wrath. This is us.
And then I'm gonna write Hives alone in his little like mansion by himself with the Van Richten.
So it's almost as if
The one for November is just $100
it's
bill.
like a love letter.
And I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
And
Comic.
you're like writing chapters of
And
stuff
then- and
because
I'm
you
gonna-
haven't written a
yeah.
goddamn thing
And-
for as long as.
And now I'm gonna draw a little.
You guys have
crying,
left.
I'm gonna draw a little crying chives over Van Richten's body.
Oh my god!
We drew a comic for him.
Wow.
Yes, detailing everything that happened.
Yeah.
All right, so you're moving along a road, and it is the daytime, and as you're leaving Lacar's roads, as you know,
Someone
have,
says might as well draw a dick on the letter as well.
Oh, there you go! That is art! Okay,
At the
yeah.
end, I'm gonna write a dick on it, and it's gonna
Nice,
say, and
nice.
it's gonna say
Oh.
representation
Of
of
ends.
N's new member.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh yeah, you should put he lost his chastity belt.
I thought you were going to say this is Edward. All right. So.
No, I'll make 2 of them, and they're gonna be talking.
Oh my god.
Oh no. All right.
letter.
So
What a letter.
when you write,
That's the
it's
best letter.
intense. That's for sure.
It probably took all day writing that.
Well, you know what else has he got to do? You
He's
guys
on
are
his
on
horse
horses. You're
riding.
just riding away. It's probably a little shaky, but that's okay.
So let Roddy Woodward draw all the pictures.
Yeah,
So-
let Roddy draw.
So yeah,
Wow, here's a big pumpkin.
and tease little Lizzie as to you can't see this. You can't see this. This isn't for your eyes.
Haha, you can't see.
I'm gonna be flexing on my horse the time.
Of course. I mean, what else would you do?
Yeah,
I'm surprised you're
exactly.
not. The horse isn't riding you.
I'll be singing too.
Okay, so you guys are moving along, and it's the day, and you can see just as you came on the other side, the road has slats on it. So it's a very good road. It's very well maintained. This is all the merchants. Occasionally, you will pass a train of a merchant coming into town, and it's up to you. Sometimes you decide maybe you'll stop, tell them, hey, you know, the car is in turmoil. There's been you know, some bad news is
Oh, I'm gonna put a sad face on it. Wow, that's just terrible. Oh god, that's so sad what happened in that tower.
Such a pig you are. But definitely all of you are tired because you have gone through a day and a night.
Basically,
Oh, Roddy's been
it's like-
sleeping on the horse the whole time. He didn't give a crap.
Well,
Knocked out.
well,
He's getting held up by Lizzie.
All I need you to do is okay. So is he with Lizzie? I thought
Yeah.
I thought little
Gespacho
Lizzie.
was with N.
Yeah, Gespacho's with him and Roddy.
Mini Lizzie's
Okay.
basically in Lizzie's bag.
Yeah, she just rides on it.
Okay, that's
She's like a
I
Pokemon.
realize
She
that.
can ride on her
I
shoulder.
realize that. Well, I don't know. I'm not conscious of what Pokemon can and can't do. So sorry,
They can ride on
it's
your
too old.
shoulder sometimes.
Too old.
You
Okay.
know, Rotty, you never talk to your pixie.
What? Oh, yeah. Did he disappear?
Well, yeah, you kind of threw him up in the air, and
Never
it
came
came
back.
back. It came back.
Oh, okay.
It's there.
Well, we had to hide him anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So the sun, there isn't much sun, but the heat of the day, it's kind of in the fall. So it is a little humid and hot, and it's making it very hard for you all to ride because you're very sleepy. and people like Rotty and even Gespacho seem to be snoozing, kind of falling on top of the people that are in front of them, and they're able to get a little more sleep. I want you to roll a 20 for me just to see if you get much sleep.
I'm gonna.
14.
Okay, so you're getting pretty good sleep.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Should I roll twice?
and it's
Oh, for Gespacho.
yeah, roll for Gespacho.
1.
Okay, he basically, like the people that are riding, are not getting.
Well, he doesn't
any
have
sleep.
as much of a cushion. En's wearing the armor. Doesn't feel very comfortable.
Yeah, he doesn't have the walrus cushion, I
got the-
guess, that
Roddy's
Roddy
got the
has, right?
Doesn't got the
Roddy's got a
blubber.
little extra. You got another
Little
inch of
blubber, yeah.
butt.
I'm gonna pull out the card and get a small keg of clear hard cider. And I'm gonna start drinking it.
You can stop along the way to eat and to drink a little bit, but definitely by the mid afternoon you've put some distance, and you're definitely tired. All right, so later on in the day, it's going to take you. So you're trying to get to the rift.
Yeah.
Just to have fun, I guess. What? Yeah, hello down there. I'm not sure why.
Roddy
we're doing
wants
this.
the day
That's
long.
okay. Sure.
Roddy
That's,
wants to-
adventure.
Rod, are we there?
oh no.
Oh, okay.
No. You're going to make it about halfway there because your steeds are good steeds and they're strong and they're like when you the horses can tell as you're kind of going along. If you're kind of drifting off, the horses kind of are adjusting to make sure you don't fall off them, and they're kind of continuously moving forward.
Yeah.
The area around you is very well wooded. Sometimes you come into areas that are open areas. There's some farms and stuff like that, but eventually as you're going, those start to dissipate very quickly. And the open area and the forests and the cultivated area starts to dissipate fairly quickly as you make your way, and it's in the evening area to the point where it's now just woods. And the woods are starting to get denser around you, and it's just your regular sort of Sherwood forest, kind of looking with trees that are starting to overhang your area, and they're fairly compacted. So as you look through them, the trees are not straight up and down. They're starting to have more movement to them and things like that. They're not creepy trees like you went through some creepy black dark ebon trees before. These are just regular looking trees, and a lot of the leaves have come off of the trees because it's the fall, so they are kind of stick looking, and there's lots of branches and stuff. So,
Are there
So-
animals?
well, no animals that you can tell, but you can hear occasionally a bird, or you can hear something running through,
Are there foxes?
things that are running through the
You
underbrush.
want to see Fox?
But you don't see anything per se.
Someone said perception check to see if there's any wildlife. I figured I'd ask.
You can roll a perception check
Okay.
Wait, that means just
if you all want to. Are you going to try to hunt something?
Just to see, we're
Yeah.
sightseeing, we're
Right?
adventurers.
Right?
I
got
want
a
to see if
6.
there's any fruit trees.
That doesn't help you.
My 18.
9.
Okay, who rolled 18?
I did.
Okay.
8.
Okay, so at 18, who was the one that rolled
Lizzie.
that? Lizzie. So Lizzie can, well, that makes good sense because
Yeah.
Lizzie can sense things. So she can tell that every once in a while as you're rolling
Kill
along.
Bambi.
Huh?
They said kill Bambi.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you can tell there's some rabbits that are going through.
Oh, there's
If you
Thumper.
if you want to try to kill
Can my
Thumper,
owl grab one?
Kill Thumper.
the
Kill
owl
Thumper.
can you can let the owl go and see if it can grab something. But
yeah, I'm
the area is very wooded, so
I'm gonna let my owl.
the owl mostly would want to circle and try to fly in an open area to try to attack something like that. But it
Okay.
certainly can.
I want to see if my owl can go and get a kill.
Get Randolph.
Okay,
lunch.
so roll a
Get me
20.
lunch.
Get
Eat
me
a
lunch.
hole.
Get you some Hassenpfeffer.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I know that you
17.
okay, so your owl brings back a gift to you, and it's a rabbit.
It's a hand.
Okay,
Wow.
it's a dead rabbit,
That's pretty good.
and that's a pretty heavy thing. It's kind of chewed at it a little bit because it wants to eat it too because it's hungry. Because an owl doesn't necessarily eat. What is your spoon? Somebody has tapioca and somebody has gruel.
Yeah, I got the gold spoon.
No, you
Okay.
have the tapioca. He
No,
has
I got the gruel.
Oh, you have the gruel?
Yeah,
I have
I
the
have the
tapioca.
Oh, you have the
Yeah,
tapioca.
So that, as far as I know, is the full food that you have. I don't know.
One for me.
Do you
not
guys
for
have
you.
some apples and stuff like that?
Lizzie has cheese.
So skin it for its pelt, then craft a hat. Oh my god!
No, I'm gonna craft a hat for the owl.
Craft a hat for the owl.
With
Okay.
one buddy, it's not much of a hat.
That's right for the owl.
The owl.
he can make himself cute bunny ears.
What kind of hat does an owl need?
Oh yeah, the bunny ears.
Maybe the owl wants to be a bunny. Yeah, so it's gonna have bunny ears.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Little bunny foo-foo.
What's the name of your owl? We'll have to find that out. It's up to you. You don't have to do it right
It's
away.
called.
Hedwig.
There you go. Call Hedwig.
Yeah, you can think of yeah.
No.
Call it Bezos.
Yes.
Okay. So, but the owl bringing back the rabbit kind of reminds you guys that it would be nice to have some food. So, as
20
you're
days of dried rations.
Yeah, maybe we
You
should
have how
stop.
much?
20 days of dried rations.
okay, dried
Oh.
rations is food.
Technically, Rotty has. Hang on. He's got a mango flavored candy that never dissolves. So
Okay.
he gonna suck on his
Oh
little.
my
He gonna
God.
suck on his little mango
I'm
candy.
gonna-
Ronnie is
gonna-
mostly asleep, unless you want to wake him up.
Roddy's hungry. Waking him up.
I'm gonna.
Well, we can camp
He's
for the
screaming.
night since
I'm
we're all
gonna-
tired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
skin the. I'm gonna skin and cut up the rabbit. Give a piece of it to the owl, and I'm gonna make rabbit stew.
Okay, do you have a cauldron of some sort of bowl of some type?
I have a human skull goblet.
Okay.
You can use Roddy's helmet.
I am going to use my 4th level spell, if we're going to stop to rest, called Guardian of Faith. in the
Okay.
area. So you're going to see a giant spectral sword and shield appear in the sky,
Bitchin'.
with symbols glistening as my holy symbol.
Wow.
Any hostile creature
Aren't
that
you
enters...
your own holy symbol?
Yes, but any creature that enters that area will be immediately slapped down by the sword.
It
And
will be
dealt-
what?
Hit by the sword, and it does 20 radiant damage
Oh my
the
God.
second it enters.
Boy,
You are
Wrath
level-
of God.
Well, he's level 7, so he probably has.
So
like
let's instead of starting with the uber defensive mechanism, can we just start with a basic fire?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jesus Christ. All right, so you have a basic
Protection.
fire going,
Or protection kids.
and now you got a floating sword
And shield.
and shield that says "F you all." All right,
It'll strike
and
any hostile creature that enters.
all right. So you're going to cook the rabbit. There's a little bit of
There's no. I'm just gonna put the rabbit on a stick and
Yeah.
grill it.
yeah,
Lizzie
sort of
will
like
go-
a marshmallow.
Yeah.
Well, like making
Yeah.
s'mores, but it's bunny s'mores.
Lizzie
and-
will go hunting for her and Rotty and Gazpacho.
Gespacho could hunt
So
himself.
Lizzie's going to go
Oh
hunting.
well, he's got
Yeah.
change to do that. Never mind. Yeah.
And is Lizzie going by herself, or
you
is
do it?
And we'll go with her.
okay?
And
Be the bronze.
And while the rabbit's cooking,
Hold on, I'm
he's
sorry.
gonna.
Hold on, what? Just that sounds like a good thing's coming. But what did you say?
He'll be the bronze. The big buffs. Well, she.
He'll be the bronze.
She's
She's the brain. He's the bronze.
Oh, I see. You got the
Yeah.
brains. I got the brawn. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant bronze like the color.
No.
I was like, what? I can't. Okay, so you guys are going to go off, and you're going to see what you can find. And now go ahead and tell me how you're
I'm gonna be
preparing the
making
awesome.
the little bunny ear head. I'm gonna
Okay, so
the
you're
owl.
conducting.
You're gonna
making-
see Owl sitting next to me, and I'm gonna be like making it, putting on the owl's head.
You're making a little hat for it?
Testing to
With the
see
bunny
if
You guys going to make bunny ears for an owl?
Wow. It's
Okay.
cosplay. It's art.
Stupid.
Cosplay. The owl's cosplaying as a bunny.
All right. So Edward, are you doing anything in particular? Are
I'm
you-
going to flex while my sword shows its
Of course, none of you are sleeping. He's going to stand around.
Roddy already slept.
Flex like a.
By the
Oh,
way,
Roddy's
that-
gonna start flexing.
By the way, that sword lasts 8 hours.
Roddy's flexing with him.
Okay.
Roddy's
That
part
sword
of the channel
shows
of
there
the
for
Divine
8
Form too.
hours.
But it's
All
not
right.
like a beacon though.
No, it's spectral. It's a spectral sword show. It's
And
not that
what
bright.
is the radius of it?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Anything that enters the 10 feet will immediately struck down by it.
10 feet of you?
10 feet, yep. 10 feet of the sword, yep.
No, wait a minute. Where is the sword? Is it on
In
you?
the center of the camp.
Oh, he put it in the
So
center.
you put it at the center of the camp and it's 10 feet.
Yes.
Do you realize 10 feet isn't that far out?
10 feet is not even from me to you guys, just kind of. I mean, it's probably to me in that
It's a
camp.
radius though.
Sure. Sure. Well, it protects.
Ah, it hovers around 30 feet. And it has a 10 feet radius.
It hovers 30 feet high.
No,
it has
in
a-
its space of 30 feet. It'll hover around. But within 10 feet radius of it, it's going to strike
So
down.
it itself rotates
Yeah,
around
it
in the
hovers.
30.
Yes,
Okay,
it
that's
hovers.
fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you guys are out and you guys are hunting. And so you guys are moving along and roll two 20s for me for each of them.
Okay, this will be Lizzie's. 11. This will be
But Lizzie
Em's.
gets bonuses.
9.
Okay, so Lizzie hears off to her left. She hears something moving.
She's gonna throw a dagger.
She's just going to cast it.
Yeah.
So roll me a 100-sided die with what you do with her.
Hi. 91.
Okay, so you throw, and as soon as you throw,
It's gonna be a child.
you're like, wait a minute, yeah, you can hear a very rapid heartbeat, and something's running towards you. And as you throw your knife, you hear somebody go, oh,
Oh no.
and a big burly man comes into an open area next to
Dagger
you.
in his chest.
He's got a dagger in his.
Lizzie, I gotta say, this is why you wear reflective coating.
One for Owl.
So he comes running into you,
One for
and he
Owl,
falls.
zero for Lizzie.
He's got a dagger in his shoulder. You recognize your dagger, and as he falls forward, he impales the dagger even
Oh
further.
my god, you killed
And
him.
you can see that he's covered with like frost and snow. He's got white all over him. He has got furs on him, deep furs.
Wait,
but
he
you're-
killed Jon
you
Snow.
pick him in, you can see he's got blood on his face and blood on his arms and hands.
Ed's gonna
And
come.
he comes falling down. Now Ann is a little bit away when
Lizzie's
this.
gonna yell for Ed,
Okay,
and she's gonna flip the man over.
so she's gonna go down and she's gonna try to roll this guy
Yeah.
over. As she's rolling him over, she hears something coming, and coming from behind that where he came. She can hear a heartbeat, and coming in through and crashing through is a big white wolf.
Oh shit!
Head to the protective circle.
You and your protective circle. You and your protective circle. All right.
It's my safe zone.
Yeah, your little shield and your little thing. That's pretty funny. Okay.
What is
Uh,
the shield
Mike?
part of it do?
Nothing.
Go ahead
I guess it's
and
just a side of
just
it.
pass this around.
It can deal up
Show
to,
this.
It deals 20 damage when a creature first enters. And
To
it
the
does up to
camera? It's
60
just a
damage
visual?
before it disappears. That's the benefit about it, is that it stays for 8 hours.
So you might want to go ahead and switch the
So it's
battery
not
out. We should have
complicated.
probably done that at mid-town. So
So it won't-
So this thing
Oh,
bounds
that's
on
cool.
top of you, and
Oh,
you're
shit.
gonna go ahead and roll for me to see if you can evade it.
Do I roll the
But you have
100
huge
or
negative
the-
because it's coming on top of you.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your 100, but you're gonna take. Let's see. So what are you at? You're at 55%.
55.
So this is like negative 25%.
Okay.
Because
So
you're down,
25%.
you're rolling the guy, and this thing is on top of you.
At 30. Okay. Low. Oh.
What did it do?
It was
was
caught
cocked.
between Richard's thing
Oh,
and this.
okay.
I don't
okay.
think I don't know what that is.
It's a 17.
Oh, he did it.
So I did it. Yeah.
So as this thing comes through, you kind of roll over the body, even though it means that you're shoving the knife into this guy further. You can hear as you roll on top of him, he kind of goes "Whoa," like that, and this thing jumps through. It misses you, and it immediately twists and turns, and it's back on top of you. It's almost like silk.
Not a living thing.
Like you know, it's like,
Like
it's
it's
surreal.
nose, okay.
It's white, very very white, and it's got green eyes.
Okay.
And
Oh,
its mouth
like
is
his
coming
little
down
man,
on top
I
of
think.
you. So it's
A druid, maybe?
Yeah, like why is he hanging out in the fucking forest?
Wait, but he was
Getting hit
running
with people's
from-
knives.
He
Was
was
he?
hit.
the wolf itself. You can see it's like steam. There's like steam coming off of it.
Yeah, it's like.
and it's
where's the
also got
picture?
snow. So it's filled. It's got snow all over
It
it.
has like steam.
Wait, is there any snow in the
That's a
area?
spectral dog.
How far away is it from
So you guys are asking great questions, but it's me dealing with Lizzie. So
So the dog's back on top of Lizzie, or is it attempting to?
you can tell it's a wolf.
Yeah.
This is not a dog. It's immediately like it missed you, but it immediately twists and turns, and it's like going to be right back on top of you.
Lizzie's gonna
So-
try to kick it off of her.
Okay, so let's roll. We'll take a 20. Let's just see who's going to go first with what
Okay.
they do.
7.
I rolled a 10, so he's first.
Okay.
So it's immediately going for your throat,
Oh shit, you're
and
dead.
it's let me just see. That's a 19. So that is a hit. So it grabs your throat. There's no real save for that. It grabs your throat, and you can feel it. It's starting to pull you. It's dragging you. It's like taking you, and it's dragging you.
Wow.
Now, N, you yelled for N, right? So N is coming through, and he can see this thing grabbed her, and it's just simply, it's huge. It's this like really large wolf, and it's just dragging her along. It's just
Stab it in the
pulling her.
throat.
So I'll give N a reaction.
He's gonna attempt to get the wolf off of her.
Well,
Just trying to
it's
control
running
how
with
you
you.
gonna
It's basically
punch
pulling
it.
you.
Just stab it.
Well,
Well,
has
there's
to
some
get there.
distance.
Yeah,
He's
he
just
has,
come
he's
to
gonna
it. It's,
run.
he's trying to get through the woods to get to her.
Yeah, he's gonna run.
So
for
he's
her.
taking it in. Basically, what he sees is this thing pulling her, and kind of, I mean, it's strong, so it's taking her, and he sees the body on the ground.
I don't. He's gonna yell for the group, saying, "Hey, Lizzie's getting pulled away," and then he's gonna attempt to go after her.
Okay, so I'm going to allow him to make part of the way because it's moving forward too. Okay.
did we
So
hear-
do me a
did we hear
favor,
that?
huh?
Did we hear that?
I want you guys to roll a 20.
Okay.
What are we rolling against?
You're not rolling against. You're rolling to see how high you roll on
15.
it. 15.
That was
So you
cocked.
hear. What did you roll?
I cocked it.
Oh,
It also rolled off.
hell yeah.
I rolled a
You are
2.
just too strong. You rolled a 2.
I'm too focused. I'm trying.
So you're making you're making your bunny.
I'm like putting it on the owl every once in a while, seeing how well it fits. Going,
So you both hear.
No.
Yes. You're gonna see. You're gonna hear me
some
lick
sort
my
of
lips.
like a help of some sort.
I'm gonna lick my lips. I'm like, yeah. You can see my greatsword turn to a crossbow. I'm gonna hunt myself an animal.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't go in the first place. So you stop flexing, and you're going to grab your
My
your cross blade.
My blade turned.
But you
into a
probably
crossbow.
never sat down, even though you're flexing with it. You're not going.
Oh, it's on my back always.
Oh, okay.
Me-
Oh,
me and
okay.
it
I
are
see. You
apart.
put it on this. Okay, so you got it on your
Yes.
back like a witcher. And Rotty did not hear, right?
13.
Oh, he heard too.
Okay.
So you guys are, striking a pose, and you suddenly hear in sort of.
You get an
"Ah."
epiphany.
It's hard for you to tell what he said. You definitely heard need help of some
Yeah.
sort. So you tell me, what are you going to?
I'm gonna turn my crossblade into the crossbow form, and I'm gonna
Okay.
chase.
And you're going to start lighting out.
Yep.
So you're going to start heading this way.
You're safe.
and
as long
Rotty
as you
is-
It's a great glowing sword.
Roddy's basically knows there's something up.
Roddy's
Didn't quite hear what it was.
Roddy's grabbing Gespacho.
Come on, Gespacho, we gotta go.
Yeah, they're stuck together like
yes.
peanut butter. Okay,
Let's
Gespacho's
go.
over here watching.
Let's go.
He was watching Randolph intently. He's like, "What the hell is he doing? He's making a hat." And every once in a while, Randolph sticks his finger in a bunny and goes, "Hey, Gespacho, how you doing?" And Gespacho's like, "Can I shake its hand?" And then the bunny ear goes away. He's like, "Oh my goodness." And here's Sarah. She's sick. I'm sick. Don't feel so good.
Then in the background, you see a hovering sword.
So over the fire is a short sword, and it's going.
I don't
And
leave.
then it moves 30 feet. It goes. But it's floating up here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anything that approaches is gonna get
So
shot
you
down
see
by
the sword, and it's kind of wiggling like, "I wish I could help. I wish I could help." What are you going to do, Gaspar or
It can
Roddy? Are you
protect
going to start
him.
running
Yeah,
after
Roddy's
it?
running.
Roddy's
So you're
running,
going to
he's
start
gonna go
running.
get it.
Okay.
The sword and the shield can protect
He's
Randolph.
gonna kick whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are running through.
My character's gonna say when they're running away, "Have fun with the rabbits."
Okay. So we go back around, and okay. So as N is watching, the wolf is running with Lizzie, and it disappears.
Was it clamping on her hard, or was
It
it
was
clamping?
clamping around her throat and dragging her.
Okay.
and
I
lifting
wanted
her
to see
up.
if it was trying to do like actual damage, or if it was just trying to lead her somewhere.
Was there blood?
Roll a 20.
17.
Okay, so you see no visible blood. Like it's like trying to like bite and tear into her. It's more like it was taking her and
Okay.
carrying her
Get
with it
spirited away.
and trying to keep it so she was basically ineffectual.
Kind of
So
like how you grab a cat's nape and it can't do anything.
Yes, so that's basically it.
Okay.
Although you unfortunately don't have the luxury of that.
Yeah,
much.
we don't have the extra
Yeah,
skin.
that extra skin and stuff like that. But more than anything, he's like surprised that as it's going away, it just kind of fades away.
Okay.
Both of them fade away.
Okay. He's gonna go to the guy on the ground. then.
Okay.
He's gonna try to help him. He's gonna take the dagger out and heal him.
So you can tell he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, this guy
I
is
wonder
dead.
what killed him.
Shit.
This guy not only did he get hit by that, but it got shoved in,
Oh,
and then it got rolled over, and Lizzie fell on
Don't worry,
top
that's
of it.
not guilty.
And
You should
shoved
feel
it
bad
in
about that.
again.
It was
So
an
it's like,
accident.
so I stab
It was
you,
an
I stab you
accident.
again, and I stab you
It was an
again.
Oh
accident.
shit! Can
So he's looking at the dead. He can tell that this guy is gone.
Don't worry, you can't blame
Okay.
yourself.
Um,
It's an accident.
he's gonna see if he could find anything on the guy that could kind of like describe what's going
Okay,
on.
so he immediately can see that there's still bits of snow on him. He's got heavy furs on. He's got a huge beard, and he's got really long tangled hair, and it's a mess. And you
Sarah.
can see that it's just full of it's
Cave
wet.
man.
You just killed Hagrid.
Oh shit!
Well, not quite Hagrid, but yeah, he kind of looks like that. He's
You killed
kind
Hagrid.
of got that
Killed
hair, you
Hagrid.
know.
Good job.
Fake-
But he's got
Just
heavy
at me.
furs on. You can see that he's got like across him. He's got a belt, and he's got some daggers and such. He's got snowshoes on
Oh,
and heavy boots.
right. He's got
And
No.
very long. You got snowshoes on? Why would you be wearing snowshoes?
No, we had
I don't have them
snowshoes
on.
We still had some, but we didn't
for
use
the
it.
Santa adventure.
The Santa adventures. We
But-
got
Yeah.
snowshoes.
En's gonna look
Oh,
around. Is
and
it snowing?
There is no snow.
There's no snow. Okay,
There's no
he's
snow.
looking like, what the hell is going on?
Okay,
Why
so
is this man prepared for the snow?
Told you it was
Um,
Santa.
so on him he does have a bag.
He's not gonna disrespect the dead. He's just
Okay.
gonna close his
Have I
close his
appeared
eyes
yet?
and do
Yeah,
a little
Rotty and
prayer.
Gespacho there yet?
I
Rotty did you take Gespacho? Gespacho's watching the
Oh, I can't bring Gespacho with me.
um.
Just the meta.
I would probably be
Do
the
you
first
guys
one.
always have to be on top of each other like
Yes.
peanut butter?
Yeah, you know
Which
what?
one?
I would
Which
ride
Which
first.
one's the
I don't know.
peanut butter?
Okay, fine.
Which
He
one's
can hang
the
out with
jelly?
Randolph. Who
I
cares?
would have. I
No,
would
it's
have
okay.
ride first.
I put him
Okay.
with you. That's all right. He can
fine.
run with it. No,
He
it's
can't
okay.
do anything
No,
anyways.
it's okay. No, it's okay.
He's just a little man.
Well, he might. You never know.
He's just a little man right now.
Yeah, I know, but you might need him not. to...
Gespacho, stay with Randolph. Make sure he doesn't do anything bad.
All right. So Gaspacho's
There's a hovering
mesmerized.
sword in the sky.
Gaspacho's mesmerized with those little bunny ears that suddenly come alive and wiggle at him. He's like, "Ooh, he's very nice, right?"
Gaspacho wants to be a werebunny now.
All right. So as you guys are running up to N, and you can see the space kind of, well, N is gonna have to sort of call to you, okay?
Okay.
Because as you're running, you're trying to go there, and you're coming up, and of course you're running up now. You've got a crossbow,
Yep.
right? Okay. So this thing looks like a crossbow now,
Yep.
not. And are you have anything drawn or?
No, not yet.
No, you're just. Come and get me. Okay.
I run
All
faster
right.
with both hands open.
All right. So we'll go back here. Randolph is busy sewing with his needle and thread. And roll a 20 for me.
17.
So as you're rolling, as you're doing this, and as you're sewing and stuff like that, you can see Gaspacho sitting next to you, and he's kind of looking at it intently. You suddenly feel uncomfortable, and as you turn around, a big gray white wolf
Ah, my sword should hit it.
clamps.
My sword
onto
should
you.
hit it. Within 10
let's
feet, it would hit it.
well,
It hovers very rapidly.
Okay, so it's going to swing at
It's
him. And what does it
immediate.
do?
As soon as it enters the 10-foot radius, the sword is immediately going to fly over. Make a
Okay.
dex saving throw.
Okay. I fail.
So you take 20 damage.
Okay.
And
So it gets hit, which pisses it off even more, and it's grabbing onto your throat.
Oh my god.
did I have no chances doing like a set?
No.
No. Okay.
I have before a second spell just for clamping.
So it's clamped. Gaspacho can see this thing, and it kind of looks over at Gaspacho, and it's got its mouth around Randolph's neck, and Randolph's like this. He's like this, and that thing's looking at Gaspacho like
Gaspacho's
start to growl like
Gaspacho's
that.
gonna look at you.
You can have him.
Leave the bunny ears.
You can have him.
Roll a 20 to see if you drop the bunny ears.
I hope to God I don't.
You're gonna have to roll high.
18.
All right,
Damn.
He's grabbing onto those bunny ears. So the only thing you can do is try to grab.
I'm ready to see me do this.
One of the bunny ears sticks up at you like this.
Gaspacho's gonna
So
wave back.
it's dragging. You see it dragging Randolph back like this, and Randolph's like, "Ugh." And as they go, it's almost like it disappears, and Randolph disappears with it.
Gaspacho's
And
gonna
the sword-
turn into a weretiger. He's not waiting for that shit.
Are you
to
going to
happen.
change again now?
Yeah, might as well.
So as you're starting to do your change, You and Sarah she stands up, and as you guys are doing your change, there's this creeping mist that starts coming in very quickly.
Is it a creature?
And it rolls and rolls, and it rolls over
Is it
you all.
hostile? Is it hostile? Is it a hostile creature?
It is the mist.
The mist.
The sword doesn't know what to do. The
The
sword's
sword is
confused.
like, I'm confused. The sword's like, I hit it. All right.
If it was a creature, it would hit
Did we
it.
end up at that body yet?
Pardon me?
The two of us? Edward and
Yeah,
I.
you guys are up there. You're
Oh,
with
okay.
them. You can talk about that now. I just wanted to make sure we took care of the hat.
Good kill.
Roddy's gonna start frisking the body.
Okay, so as you frisk the body, there's a pack on there.
I'm gonna take a
You
pan.
can see that the eyes have been delicately closed so that the person that was there is no longer. There's a dagger that's shoved into
I'm gonna take
it.
the dagger.
Okay, do you recognize it? And what kind of dagger was that?
It was just a regular dagger.
threw
she
just a
had,
regular-
yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put 2
I'm gonna take the
gold
bag.
coins on his
So
arm.
you
me
take
take
the
that.
dagger out of the guy, and as you take it out, all this blood starts coming out and stuff. And it's
I'm
all
gonna-
full
I'm
of
gonna
blood on
wipe
the
the
dagger.
dagger off on his shirt.
All right, you wipe it off on the
It's gonna
furs. It
look
comes
at
very
you
quick.
like you're committing a crime.
All
But
right.
he's not gonna use it.
And what else are you looking at?
The bag. He had a
So
leg.
you open up his bag, and inside you can see some dried meat. It's almost like jerky, like beef jerky and such, and salted and stuff. Are you going to eat a little of it?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it tastes good. You know, it tastes like it's the first beef you've had since you guys had a good meal there at the last stop.
Roddy's gonna wave it and say,
I'm gonna ask Ed what happened. I'm gonna ask Em what happened.
Okay.
I heard Lizzie scream for me.
Okay.
And I came here. I saw her get dragged off by this white wolf.
You're gonna immediately see me turn my crossbow into a great sword, and I'm gonna say, "Oh fuck."
So you're turning it into the sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Em's gonna say I couldn't get there on time for the wolf. He just disappeared like some random mist.
Oh Jesus.
And then I went to this guy to see if I could help him, but he was already dead.
So as you're talking, you all hear
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary.
guttural.
Preparing.
Roddy's gonna look at him. He's gonna say,
I don't think we're gonna get to the shadow ring.
So
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary.
as you're standing out in the distance, just out of the reach in through some of the trees, you can see a set of green eyes that is blinking and looking at all of you.
Oh Jesus.
And
Can I-
preparing.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay, and Sanctuary provides you.
Whenever a creature wants to try and do something to me, it has to make a spell saving throw. If it fails, it can't target me.
So out through the woods, you can see coming in through and stepping through is a gray wolf, and it's
Oh, it's not white this time.
it's white.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry, it's not gray. I should say it's white. And as it's peering at you and sort of making these guttural noises, off to the side you can see some red eyes, and out through the opening appears another wolf.
Can I make a reaction?
And out through another side appears a black wolf,
Can I make a
a
reaction?
brown wolf.
"What color eyes are that one?"
They're all red.
Roddy's
make a
going to
reaction?
the
Oh, the red?
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
they're all red. These two are red. These pairs are red, and this is green. And what did you say?
Em's gonna say,
Can
I
I
wish
make
I
a
get pulled. I hope
reaction?
I get pulled by the
Go ahead and
green.
make a
Roddy's
reaction.
I'm
running at
calling
the
lightning on the green-eyed one.
Why?
Okay.
That's the only one that looks so good.
So this thing is
It's the only one with at least a little bit of good in it.
moved
It's
out,
probably the leader. If it's
so
different.
it's probably about 20 yards from you.
It can the great lightning can hit up to 300 yards away.
Okay. And how much damage in distance?
78.
Okay, so you're going to do 7d8, and is that going to hit any of you?
10 feet radius. How far away is it from us?
It's
You said 10
about
yards?
20 feet away.
Okay, then it won't hit any of us.
Okay.
Is it next to any other wolves?
Is it next to any other wolf?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
2 plus 1.
Doesn't it have to roll something to see if it takes half damage?
No, that's true. Yeah, it has to roll a spell saving throw, I think is what it was.
It fails.
So it's going to take the full damage. So it's 3 plus 7 is 10. 11.
8, so
19.
19.
22. I'm not hitting it. I'm not rolling high. 27. 34.
Now my
34.
character didn't get a good look at it. But
34
when it
damage.
grabbed my neck, what color was its eyes?
Green.
Okay.
So as you do that, a lightning bolt comes down and strikes this area where this thing is. These two creatures jump forward. Let me see how it works.
Roddy's gonna scream.
Rotty isn't going to be able to scream because this one latches onto
Oh,
your
Jesus!
throat, and this one latches onto in.
I start
Is
stabbing it.
it latching onto his armor because he's in a
Yeah,
full
it's going to
suit?
latch. Even though you're in a full suit, you've got a
Okay.
helmet. You've still got a gap here that it's
Okay.
going to be. It's going to jump in and it's going to to basically launch into you and knock you to the ground and pin you to the ground, as is this one with you.
Can I stab it?
Sure, you
I
can
got
stab
dagger,
at it.
man.
You got a
Hey,
dagger.
fuck you.
Em's gonna attempt to hit it. 17.
18. How much does that dagger do? 1d4.
9.
Eh.
11.
11?
Yeah.
1.
1 for you.
Roddy's not a fighter. I don't know if you know that.
He's the one-hit wonder.
Well, that's all it takes to kill, right? Is 1.
I guess.
But you want to do that at the end, not at the
Yeah,
beginning.
that's true.
So, Edward, as you're standing there and watching these things, and Ed and Rotty and N all start to dissipate, and they like float away. And they
You
dissipate.
hear one
They
line.
disappear
Oh,
like vapor.
Jesus.
But it echoes.
You hear a, oh Jesus!
Okay.
You can hear them growling.
I'm gonna
So
hit
the area that you blasted is now, it's like sizzling.
Yep.
It's like you blasted it open, and there's fire
Yep.
from where it hit, and behind the fire is the white wolf
Well,
is
that's-
looking at you with its green eyes.
Can I make my second move again? Because it's now my turn again. It's another lightning bolt's gonna hit
Sure,
it.
sure, but it's not where it was. It's,
Yeah,
it's back. A
I
little
know.
bit. Okay.
I don't. It doesn't hit the same place. As long as my concentration's not broken, I can keep throwing it.
Okay.
Kill it.
I don't think you're gonna be able to.
6 plus 6 is 12. 13. 16.
22.
22. 25, and one more time. 25 plus 8 is 33.
33.
And
And a lightning bolt comes down and it smashes that area, and again, it's all lit up.
Yep.
It's all now smoking, and there's
Yep.
flames, and you're feeling pretty good, like
Yep.
you want to flex. And on both sides of you come 2 wolves, and they come
They
in
have
and
to make a
attack
spell
you,
saving throw.
and they grab at you. Sure, they pass. They pass, and you are taken down.
I know I'm supposed to, but I'm not happy about it.
I understand, but you did a lot of dice rolling with the dice. Didn't that feel good?
Yeah, it did.
Felt really good. You got
It
some
did.
really high numbers, and you are pulled away as well. And this guy is left alone, and the white wolf sort of walks around, and it goes, "Where's that sword? Where's that shield?
I wouldn't click
Where's that
that link.
sword? Where's that shield?"
It's still there.
Amazon sent a
Yeah,
link.
Amazon said,
Contacted him.
wow,
What do you?
congratulations, Mike. You came in second in today's Amazon AirPods raffle. Click the link to see your delivery.
I'm not, you click that link,
The
you know what you're going to
sketchiest
see.
fucking link on
You
the
know what you're
planet.
going to see. You're going to be escorted to Czechoslovakia or some of those
Yeah.
places, right?
Jesus Christ.
And you're going to be in a bedroom, and that's as
Wait,
far
what?
as
All I need to know is that sword and shield is still there.
Drew, what happened to Bezos?
still. Well, it'll go with you.
Okay.
We'll just say. So, I want to make sure I have everybody. Here we are. So, as you all sort of you're forming yourselves, you're waking up and you're deep in packs of snow. You're all kind of laying on the ground, and as you are sort of lifting yourself up, you're seeing another person. Like Randolph is lifting himself up, and Lizzie's already standing up, looking around, and Sarah's standing up as well. The last person to finally show is Edward, and of course, what's happening around you is snow is falling on top of you. And as you look around, the whole scenery around you is just snow. It's all white.
Hey, do we probably still have our?
We
snow
have
gear?
our
Yeah, we have
snow
all
gear
our stuff.
from the Santa adventure.
Okay, so I'm just describing it right now so that you guys know.
Okay.
So all around you is snow. The you can see like wisps of white are being thrown all up. The wind is very, very high. It's very it's like very windy, and the breeze is going. So immediately as you're in this snow, you're starting to feel the cold that's contacting your face, around your nose if you're open. If you have a helmet and armor on, that's all starting to get very cold on top of you.
Roddy's gonna get him. He's gonna say,
So you're standing
In
up.
the Shadow Rift!
So
Over that, I thought it was
It's
gonna
not
be.
as dark
So
as I
Ro-
thought it'd be.
Not as dark.
so you hear Roddy's voice, but you can hardly see Roddy because the snow comes up almost to your waist
Oh, geez.
as you're standing
Oh,
around.
God.
And you can just barely see Roddy
Oh,
like
God.
this.
Okay.
He's kind of sticking his head
Save
up.
Roddy!
You are guys in it's an open area. In the distance, you can see some trees. The trees are obviously bare and they've got snow all over them, and it's immediately apparent that you're freezing. You're going to start freezing very quickly.
Well,
Lizzie's
Gespacho should be
gonna-
a weretiger.
Gazpacho, yeah, is changed and has, yeah, let me.
I'm gonna put on my winter cloak. That I
Yeah,
had.
we're gonna put
And then
Lizzie
put on
and I
my
are gonna
snow-
put the
I'm gonna put
winter
my
coat.
I just want to know what. Somebody save Rotty from this
I'm gonna put my
snow.
shoe attachments on. Let me
Now, I just
walk
want to
in
make
snow.
sure you've changed a lot lately.
Yeah, but he rested technically.
Well, he died.
Your rest was a 1. He didn't really
That's
rest.
true.
He died and he came back, but he changed back to the kid. So you've changed pretty quickly here, like within a day.
He's gonna be a little tired.
So you're going to be
He
pretty
got more
shagged
energy
up.
as
Oh,
a
you
cat
know-
than he does as a little boy, so
I'm
that's
gonna
okay.
I'm gonna
All right, I just want to
disrobe.
make you aware.
You're
Now,
naked? Is that what
now
you-
let's talk about what you're wearing. Well, we'll start with you because as far as I know, you have a robe on and nothing
Right.
underneath.
I'm gonna
And what kind of shoes do you wear?
probably sandals.
So your legs are freezing. You're freezing yourself
All
right
right,
now.
I want to say, please hand me my polar bear skins.
I'm gonna wear
oh
my.
yeah, Lizzie's gonna give him that.
I'm gonna wear my wolf.
Yeah.
So you look in the thing. It's a holiday special. They're not there.
Oh, this is bullshit.
No, it was a
We buy no
holiday
fair
special for the
square.
holiday
Pay for
special.
it, though?
We paid
I
Okay,
did.
then
Did
Lizzie.
you pay for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We went
paid
Then
for
you have
this.
it. Then you have it. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you paid for it.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
right. You went to a furrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was
Right,
hitting
you
on?
can, yeah, that's right. That's right.
And
Yeah, it was hitting on in. That's correct. Okay, so you have that. So you can give it to
Yes.
me.
I'm
okay,
gonna put my wolf cloak on. Get my little winter mitts over my armored mitts.
Do you have that in a bag? Is that where you
It's,
carry
yeah,
it?
yeah,
on?
it was my
Okay,
backpack.
all
I have a
right.
backpack and a
So you're
Randolph
the one that's.
basically Randolph basically gave Lizzie all of this crap to hold on to for him.
Yeah, he does that.
I'm gonna.
But
I'm
you're
gonna
carrying everybody's crap.
I'm gonna disrobe, put on the panda skin. I'm gonna become one with. That's not panda. Become one with the polar bear.
Okay.
Would you say it's been a day
Lizzie
since
has
we
a
went
black
on the road
fox
from
fur
the
coat.
city?
Yes, it was a day.
I'm gonna. Keep,
The problem is you didn't get to rest.
Can I don't know if I can. Are the special apples I got that killed that one elf during the snow adventure? Is that apple? Is it magical?
It
Is
was
that
a
apple-
poison apple.
They're
Yeah.
not poison. They're
poison.
regular apples.
They're
and
poison
poison
apple.
ones.
So I don't recommend you eating it.
I was gonna identify it. See
You
what it
already
does.
identified.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
guess.
No,
They're
he
poisoned
saw
apples.
that it was magical and gave it to one of the
I
elves.
did.
Right, right.
And they ate it,
Yeah,
and
they
he
ate
killed
it,
one
and
of
they
Santa's
died.
elves.
Yeah.
He
Santa
gave it
got
to
mad.
Santa.
Your Santa's a little
I
helpful.
gave it to Santa, but Santa didn't take it. He gave
What
it
did
to
you
his
get in the guy's bag?
So my only
Okay.
concern, and then
Oh.
we'll move on because I think everybody's got coverage. It's just does Randolph have something for his feet?
Oh, wait.
Does he have any
Rotty's
kind
got
of
squeaky
boots?
cleats.
Squeaky cleats?
Yeah,
Oh wait, I have my teleporting boots. That
There you
teleport
go. There you go.
themselves.
You got the teleport button.
All of those boots that teleport themselves and not the user.
There you go. They're of use,
Yeah.
right? At least they're of use to you. You never know what shit
They don't
pick up can
teleport
be a-
you. They
Yeah,
teleport
That
themselves.
works. That's all I
They
care.
take a whiff of his
So
feet.
basically, because the wind is coming, now here's
Winter is
the
coming.
problem for Edward and N. The armor is going to get cold,
My soul.
so you need to remove it.
Don't worry. No, I'm okay with this. My sword's gonna blaze hot with red hot fire.
Are you going to blaze it on yourself?
It's gonna keep my area around me warm. It's pure fire being magical
Well,
fire being.
Lizzie's
constantly
gonna
spread
wear
out.
her
Since it's a blade that spews fire and pretty good.
Well, I'm
damage.
okay with this. I'm trying to understand though how it's going to do this for you. So
It
you're going to blaze
heats
up
up-
heat
It heats up the
around
area.
you,
Yeah.
and then it's going to go away.
No, the blade doesn't. The
How long
flame
does it
doesn't
last for?
Every time I swing the sword, it does the thing.
But you have to keep swinging.
I
You're
don't
just
mind
going to keep
swinging it.
swinging
Yeah.
your sword
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
it
I
to
mean,
cause
it-
heat.
Basically, whenever I swing the sword, I can add, or it's whenever I damage something, it adds any of the 4 damage.
Well, you're not damaging anything.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
swinging in the wind.
Anything of it, right?
I'm trying to go with this, but that's a problem.
Yeah. How,
So you're going to have to
Is
hold
your
a piece of
sword
wood
on
and hit
fire?
the wood.
What?
Is your sword on fire?
Yeah.
Or does it swing fire?
No, it's the sword's on fire.
Oh. Well, Lizzie's gonna wear her brassiere of infernal flames.
Damage.
There you go.
Isn't it
Okay, there you go. That's fine. My only concern, yeah, and so she's got a fur.
That's a
right?
good
She's
answer.
gonna take that off and just gonna wear the brassiere of eternal flames.
But the wind is going to hit her face,
She'll cover her
and it's
face.
going to hit her arms. You know, I mean, she's
Okay.
got the brassiere, but you know, I mean, that's pretty sexy and pretty cool.
Wait, I have
But I just want to make sure she's covered because any exposed skin is going to be a
She's
problem.
gonna cover her face with the bandana.
Okay.
And then she's gonna hang her robe halfway on her arms. Or like she's gonna put the robe
Okay.
halfway.
And
on
her hands? Does she have gloves?
Yeah,
something
she
to
has
wear?
gloves.
I might have a
So,
solution.
yeah, I'm okay with Randolph.
I
I'm
have
okay
a,
with
I have
Lizzie
a
there.
question. Can mine be like a zip up? So it's like
A onesie?
A onesie, like a polar bear onesie that zip up.
Yes, I think we should. Yes, without saying.
Yes.
All right. So you got what is?
I
the
guess
only
I'll just
zipper
get a
in
rock
Randolph?
and I'll just constantly be hitting shit with my sword. That's my answer.
Which will cause some heat there, but
Yes.
and that's okay. But if you have any kind of so the armor,
Like what happened to the back of you?
Swing.
yeah,
I don't know
no,
how
I
that-
I'll have a torch as
yeah,
well.
you'll be warm in front, and the back will probably be okay. So it's
Yeah.
probably okay for your armor.
Lizzie's feeling good.
It's a workout for
yeah,
me.
no shit. So the N is my next question.
An's
So,
gonna just take his armor off and he's gonna put on his
His furry?
the furry coats.
okay, so it's a onesie too. What was his? Do you remember? Was it just a bear?
Can I wear my onesie
His was
that I
a,
got underneath my armor? Over my.
His was a polar bear as well.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah, I don't know
I think
if
the
it's
problem
red.
is you've got mesh, right? You got mail, chainmail, right?
No, I have full plate.
Oh well, that makes it a little harder. You can try, and we'll just roll to see
Okay,
if it
I'll
fits.
try. It's okay if it doesn't fit. It just means I'm so muscular. that
Yeah,
it
and,
can't.
and has plate armor as well.
So let's make it a 50-50.
All right, I'll roll high.
Okay.
Okay, and you
Failed.
Okay. So you have to take your armor off.
I'm gonna
and put
rip-
Your,
I'm
put your onesie on, and where are you gonna put your armor?
An's gonna just carry it over his
I'm
shoulder.
gonna carry it over my shoulder.
Okay. So now the other question is, do you have boots? Now we need to
Yes,
check
I
I
have
Roddy.
have
them.
snowshoes.
I have
You
the
have
snowshoe
snowshoes.
attachment, so I'm gonna take them.
Oh, yeah,
You
and
guys
has
all have
shoes.
snowshoes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in pretty good shape. So then the only question would be Sarah. Did you guys have an extra for her?
She was with us when we did
No,
the
no,
show.
she was
Oh,
only
no, she
there-
wasn't.
She was in the prison, but she wasn't when we went and got all the outfits.
So she is exposed. So she's the
I'm gonna
one.
give her my onesie, and I'm gonna put back on my armor. And I said I'll brave the cold with my sword.
Okay. So my only question is your helmet. Is it a full plate helmet all across your face?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a
So
cold face.
so the thing I'm going to let you go with it simply because
Do you have a smoking pipe?
You're not getting my smoking pipe.
I can smoke. I can smoke while I don't move. It's hot.
God.
You're gonna see
Yeah,
out
that's
of the
not-
eyepiece.
that's
You're
not-
gonna see out of
yeah.
the
It's
eyepiece
gonna
of
be
the helmet.
so
the smoke's
weird.
gonna come out.
you're not going to want to do that because you're
No.
going to smoke yourself
My
out.
character's
You're not going to be able to breathe.
My character's gonna pull out his smoke pipe. and
I'm
it's
going to
mine.
say for the most part, when you're hitting your rock with your sword and the heat is there, that it's mostly, it's heating up the armor enough so that it kind of goes around to the backside.
We got that at the
Okay.
witch's hut, the smoke pipes.
Uh,
No, the swamp.
no, you got them there, but you bought them from the guy who had pipes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's 920, by the way.
well, we'll find a little place to stop here because we've got you where we want you. So the cold is swirling all about you. Without this stuff on, you can tell that the cold is like biting. It's very, very harsh. And it's not like the mists that have kind of brought you here. This is like numbing ice. It's more like Arctic ice. And the area you're in is kind of like, it's kind of like sloping. So you can see that it's getting towards twilight. There's evergreens and stuff like spruce and fir. They're stretching out as far as the eye can see. But so you're sort of looking down, on this area. You can tell you're on a mountain, and it's not a huge incline, but you can tell that it's it's definitely a mountainside. So it's becoming night. You can tell the sun is low in the sky. So I'm going to ask you kind of what you think you want to do at this point.
Roddy's gonna scream and cry.
Okay, that's great. There's no landmarks of any kind that can be seen in this frozen wilderness. Cold, dry air leaves your throat.
I took
Your
that
nose is
compass.
burning. Your throat is burning as you breathe in the air, even
I
though you've
did
got
take
the
the
heat.
compass out of that box crate in the Oban's tower.
Sun is dipping below the horizon,
Is
and
it
though it's
magical?
barely Is
I
barely,
don't know,
it's even starting to get colder on you.
Wait, but we didn't use the setting sun as a
Make an igloo, people.
I'm gonna pull out the compass I got. At
Okay.
Oban's Tower.
Okay.
I'm gonna go like which way is north and which way is south.
So north is sort of back behind you this way, and south and east are to your left.
Okay. I'm gonna say I don't know how this helps us.
I'm gonna like
Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah. That's north, and we're in a whole big white wasteland.
I'm gonna.
Why don't you use your owl to see if it can see anything from the sky?
Is it?
Is it a blizzard?
If it's a blizzard,
It's not a blizzard yet, but the wind is kicking up, and you can see it swirling some stuff around.
I'm gonna see if my owl can fly up in the air to see if it can see.
Okay, go ahead.
Smoke.
So as your owl flies up in the air, you see through your owl's eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, so as your owl is going up, you can see off just a little bit to the south of you and to the east. You can see what looks like footprints.
Now, do they look like animal footprint? Oh wait, I probably can't determine it.
Go down and look.
I'm gonna go down.
Swoop down. You swoop down, and you can see that these are. So they're sort of circular here, and there's kind of a bigger back end. So it looks like this. So it's kind of bigger.
Looks like a shoe.
Looks like a shoe,
Yeah.
but it looks like a big shoe.
They're a big
And
shoe.
there's a bunch of them, like you can see their strides, and then around them you can see what looks like are prints of an animal. And these are footprints, and you can see a bunch of them, and they're coming up behind on. Some of them are running on top of
That was
them.
just like guy's footprints.
I think Sarah pissed off that guy. Sarah killed the guy who was pulling the bastard of the wolves.
The wolves got pissed and brought
So there are numerous footprints around by a single human footprints.
Well,
The animal tracks overrun the man's prints, and the human footprints, they seem to end in the middle of a clearing.
If we're gonna freeze,
It's
to
just a
death,
little bit to your south.
Okay.
we can
I'm
plant a
gonna-
magic
You're
bead.
not freezing. You're actually all very well equipped and very well presented. This whole adventure was the biggest presumption at the very beginning was that you guys were going to be fighting, frostbite and things like that. Thanks to the holiday special with Santa,
Yeah.
you are all set.
Yeah, someone keeps suggesting to make an igloo.
Yeah.
Well-
that's what I would have done.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Actually,
going to say.
That's
You could rest for the
exactly
night.
that person is exactly right because even though you're well bundled up, you've got Sarah Good who's not bundled up. She can bundle up.
with Rotty.
She
Okay.
can come snuggle up with Gespacho.
I'm gonna hand him one magic bean and tell him when you think the time is right, plant it.
Start building,
That
scrub.
is dangerous. But
Can
that's up to you.
magic beans grow in the snow?
Yeah.
Can they make an igloo?
Oh wait, we did it in other
We're going to start
adventure.
making
Yeah.
an igloo.
So an igloo is an interesting composition. Does anybody know about an igloo and what it would be and what it would look like? Have
It's-
any of you been to Alaska or the Great? Yeah. I
I
would
think,
say
yeah,
you
they
guys
probably
probably
use-
don't know about an igloo, but you would probably know a basic shelter, right?
Yeah.
15. Roddy remembers reading it about somewhere in the woodworking
I am a
library.
great. My whole religion based off of the law.
chance.
Okay,
5%
I'll allow that.
Roddy remembers. Roddy knows.
Roddy read about igloos,
Roddy
but
knows
why
about
would you do that?
igloos.
Because you're gonna have ice.
My religion
Yeah, but
Can we get
is
ice?
entirely based off of reading philosophical books and stuff like that, and reading about knowledge and stuff like that. It's one of the main principles of our religion.
I'll
Well,
say,
so
I'll
I'm gonna
repeat
do
it.
That
something
means
else.
I'll
that
repeat it,
in
yeah.
his
Without
mind's
ice,
eye,
I don't think
he
you
thinks
can
he
make
can
it.
take on the cold, so he
You
doesn't
can
go in the igloo.
dig a hole in the snow and
Yeah,
sleep
you
in
can
the
do
snow.
that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right,
Because
but you do know you've got these footprints.
I'm gonna say
So this guy was
footprint-
running, right? You've already made the
Yeah.
presumption, right? This guy was running. Mike said this. Or Roddy said it. This is the guy's prints, right?
It's
And
probably
they
the guy-
suddenly ended.
There's his footprints. It looks like he was running, and there's a bunch of like animal
And
tracks.
boy, he was set to escape, and
Someone stabbed him.
Someone killed him.
somebody.
You know what?
threw that.
Oh, now hang
But
on.
that's
That
okay.
means your knife went through a dimensional shift.
Oh no, he came through, and then.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
so
He
you
tasted
guys.
freedom for us.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna dig. You're gonna dig sort of a hole in the
Dig
snow.
holes.
So the snow is very deep, and it's as you get further down, it gets harder. Now, my question is, what are you using to dig with?
Lizzie's gonna use her human skull goblet.
Okay, all right.
Roddy's
So
gonna
you're
use
digging a
solid
little
gold
bit, and
fill.
it works okay. But is there anything else that you use?
Roddy's using
You
the
guys
solid
describe
gold
me how
fill.
you're going to set this up. And as you're
En's
digging
gonna
and
use
as
his
it's getting
helmet.
darker, he can use his helmet. That's fine.
I'm gonna use my sword to make it fire.
Oh!
And start hitting.
Okay, so you use the sword.
Quick!
You're not using it on yourself to stay warm. You're now kind of burning up the snow.
Quick, find an
Quick.
animal.
I have a big wooden bear you can light on fire with the sword.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what we could do?
You should look at your reaction
We can-
on video, just so you know.
We
It was
could
kind of like,
find
oh,
an
okay,
animal.
well, yeah, sure.
We could
Doesn't
find
everybody?
an animal, kill it, and put Sarah Good inside of it.
Yeah, like a tauntaun.
And drag it.
That's true! Oh my god, that's a great plan. We're gonna follow through with it.
Where's this fucking
So of
wolves?
course you gotta go make yourself to the wood line and
It
try
could
to
be like
find something.
Sarah, okay with
Now,
it?
Yes.
the wind is starting to kick up, and so white is starting to kick up and stuff like that. Does anybody want to go to the wood line and do that to find the tauntaun?
I'll go to the wood line with my owl.
You're gonna go do that?
Yeah, I can have my owl warn me while I look for.
So you're gonna traipse off by yourself into the
Our hero.
snow.
Yeah.
Our hero.
Yeah, I'll hear
To try to find.
Randolph the Pale disappearing into the ice.
Yeah.
So as you watch, Randolph is going away. By the way, he's wearing a polar bear onesie. So he's white on white. And then you walk away and you're looking at him, you realize, I can't tell the fuck where he is or where he's going
Quick,
or
like
what happened to
the
him.
bear statue.
I'm gonna light the bear statue.
Yeah.
So you're
Wait, but
gonna,
when I have footsteps,
Snow is
There's
going.
snow.
but the only people that'll probably be able to find those are an owl.
and
And he's on your shoulder. He's kind of flying with you. He's a white owl, by the way.
yeah.
So as you're looking at him and all this white is
my
sweeping all over, you're like, he kind of goes in and out of your vision, and he's flying, and he turns around. Sometimes he's looking at you. It's like, here I am, and you're like looking over here.
I'm
Like,
just gonna tell the
where the fuck
owl
is the owl?
I'm just gonna tell the owl to
Where's
inform
Snowy?
me.
Where's Beto?
I'm just gonna tell the owl.
Bezos.
Bezos. I'm gonna tell the owl to warn me if any dangerous animal shows up.
Okay, well, yeah, especially if it's white, because
Yeah,
you can't see a damn
predators,
thing.
yeah.
Do you turn around, by the way?
Huh?
Just for the hell of it, do you want to turn around?
Yeah, I'll turn around.
You can't really tell where you're turning because as you're circling and looking around, you don't see anything. The wind is kicking up.
Naked and
He
afraid.
doesn't see a flaming bear. Oh shit! Bye.
And that's where we're going to end it for the evening. As Randolph goes walking into the whiteness of the white, Randolph the Pale goes walking into the white wilderness
And you
with
can't
his
see
white
anything.
owl.
That's
In
great.
the white polar bear outfit.
Bye. Well,
Just died.
did it? Okay. Well, let's let everybody wave goodbye.
Bye.
Next week we are not here. It'll be 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh my
So
god,
we'll
that's
find
great.
out what happens to
Randolph.
The
Randolph
Pale.
the Pale in the white wonderland of Wonderville.
I can't believe he's the onesie of a polar bear. You know why? I wonder if the wolves are gonna stare at me because I'm wearing because I gave Sarah has the onesie of the wolf. What are they gonna feel about that?
Wearing a wolf.
Onesie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm digging in a hole with my sword.
So that sword is going to make things very interesting for you. It's going to make everything so simple it's not even funny. You have just defeated Ravenloft. Congratulations.
And I'm going to kill it for 2 hits.
The problem is the thing has no limits.
No.